And we are recording.
Okay. So, where the party last left off, you guys had gotten pretty deep in investigation involving the disappearance of an entire class of students. I was like, what word should I use? Class. Student body class. About 100 people or so.
A murder of students.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not crows. So
Dark. A
no, dark's
congress.
not in this game.
Yeah. You guys had kind of suspected the professor, kind of followed through with it to discover, yeah, something's off about this guy. With no actual confirmation that he did anything, but his behavior is erratic and strange. You guys had the last thing that the party had discovered. Upon giving him a piece of parchment and charcoal, he cast a darkness spell and seemed to disappear.
I said I was sorry.
So that is where we will pick back up with the three of you standing in this room, wondering where the fuck this guy just went.
Well, shit.
That escalated quickly.
I really need to get a little bit more acquainted with what magic people fucking need.
Yeah. Same here. That took me by...
I guess we head out and tell the inspector what the hell just happened.
Okay.
Let me... Yeah. You're the captain, so what...
Well, yeah.
You're the lead on this.
God damn it. But Solani is the co-investigator.
Tal'Dorei kind of just says, I'm not comfortable with this anymore. Maybe you should take over.
Oh, God. Damn it. Well, if he disappeared, maybe he's heading back to his house.
Theron, you were outside watching, right?
Yeah.
So
Watching
you
the
would've-
house.
Yeah, so
And
you would
Mike
see
was outside.
after a few minutes, well, not a few minutes, I'd say it would be about half an hour after Svork went inside,
Okay.
you would see,
Oh, I already went inside. All right.
I'm assuming, I guess I forgot if you
We
actually went
we
inside.
never actually played through that part.
Oh, we never
yet.
got
So,
to
yeah,
the- okay,
We
let's
were
do
doing
that
the
whole-
interview
yeah.
first.
Yeah, let's
Yes,
do the
that's
whole
right.
thing for
Let's do that
up to
part
that.
first. Yes. So, go ahead and roll a Thieves' Tools check to pick the
All
lock
right.
on the door.
Theron, I'm going inside. You keep an eye out. Now, I might be gone for a while because there's definitely not a time limit on this.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
That's not foreshadowing at all.
Like, there's a kid. Couldn't you just walk in?
What?
Oh, the door is locked.
Yeah. I would like to check for traps first.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation.
19.
Okay. You find no traps on the front door.
28.
All right. You don't even touch the door, and it opens.
Is there any
I'm
any
just
ability
that
you might benefit from being enhanced before you go in?
I'd say probably intelligence would be the best.
Okay.
That or, yeah, either that or wisdom. But I feel like I'm gonna be more investigating than perceiving, so I'd say investigation. So intelligence.
There you go.
Cool.
All right.
For the next hour.
Fox is cutting.
Oh shit, you could have given him advantage on dexterity.
Yeah. but
Yeah, but
it doesn't help with save, so it
Yeah.
doesn't really help me.
Fantasy,
Alright.
you're just gonna be more of a rogue.
Yeah. Alright, then I will go in and start looking for shady shit.
Okay. Go ahead and make a investigation check.
For a
And
second, I thought you were about to say, "Go ahead, and make a shady shit check."
Welcome
as long as he uses
Shitty
intelligence.
Shitty.
Wow. 17 with advantage.
Yeah.
6 and 7. Damn.
Yep. Um,
happens.
you don't really find anything that you would dub as shady shit. It just seems like a normal living situation, except for the giant fucking telescope upstairs.
Alright. So, after kind of like searching through like office and bedroom and not finding anything, then I will go to the telescope in the observatory.
Okay. Are you looking through the telescope or just going to it?
Well, I would like to inspect the telescope first before I look through it, so it doesn't like suck me through it and send me to another planet or something.
Fair enough. Go ahead and if you're looking for any magical properties, make an Arcana check, or if you're just kind of inspecting it, make an investigation check.
I'll start. Would I have to touch it to check for magical stuff?
No.
Okay, then I'll do Arcana first.
Okay.
Wow, 18.
Okay.
Jeez.
You don't find any magic properties about this telescope except for one lingering effect to it. Based on your Arcana check, you're guessing that there's a spoken word you can say to adjust where the telescope is aiming at the base.
Oh, interesting. Alright, well, seeing it's not magical, I will. Well, not more magical than just having magically helpful moving parts. I will look through it to see what he was looking at.
Okay. You peer through it up at a big fucking star that you're guessing is a long ways away, like millions of light years.
Oh, okay, so it's not like bright or anything. It's not like it's not brisk.
Kind of bright. But
Oh,
you
that's
can also
brisk.
see, yeah, it's not like hurting your eyes by any means. It's far enough in the distance that it's not prying through your corneas. But you're guessing that it is a very, very bright star, except for the center, where you see a black mass. And upon viewing it, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Aw, shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't help with wisdom saves, even with enhanced ability.
16.
Okay. You feel no effects.
Do I feel like something was trying to like take over my mind? And it
You're
failed?
You're not really sure what effect was happening, but when you peered through and saw this black mass, you felt as if something was trying to penetrate your mind.
Oh.
Yeah, the DC
Interesting.
was 16.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh,
Is
man.
there is there anything else in this observatory?
As you look around, you see several different constellations, marking like very familiar to you. At least if you've ever looked up at the night sky, you can recognize some of them. You may not have known what all of them were called, but a lot of the common ones are there. And under each of them is a small shelf that you're guessing is just literature for that particular constellation.
Can I find the constellation that star was part of?
Absolutely. Go ahead and just make a general nature check at advantage, of course.
Nature. All right. $16.
Okay. Just based on your general knowledge of constellations, you would know that that particular star is part of the Warlock constellation, and it is actually the tip of the Warlock's rod.
Giggity.
Of course. Of course, it had to be Warlock.
Yeah, Josh, I think you have a little something on your nose.
What do you mean?
All right, then I will go over to the book for the Warlock constellation, and then check it for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
26.
Okay. You don't find any traps.
And then I will start reading the book to see if I can make sense.
You begin reading the book. You find general notes on each of the stars, but this particular one only mentions the star at the tip that nobody seems to know anything about. The research done for this seems incomplete. Hey, stop it. Scratch it.
Like someone was doing research on the star, but before they can finish, something invaded their mind and stopped them from.
It doesn't really seem that way. It just seems like they hadn't completed any sort of study on that star. So they make mention of
Alright.
it briefly, but never come back to it. Which seems weird.
Cutting out for anyone else.
A little bit.
A little bit, but I still make out a majority of what he's saying.
I got mentioned of it Bree, and then that was it.
Oh, yeah, there was a brief mentioning of the star, but it never, the actual journal entry portion of it never repeats back to it.
Oh,
So they make acknowledgement of it without further study of it.
does it have a particular name?
In this, they just call it the star at the tip.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Then I guess I'll just read up on the rest of the constellation.
Okay. Yeah, there's something super interesting about any of the other stars. They all seem to be, a long distance away, easily over 1 million light years apiece. So it's amazing that they're even viewable from the prime material plane
Yeah,
surface, at least. So you're guessing that they're probably brighter than your average stars.
yeah. Is there like any like lore in this book as to why it's called the Warlock constellation?
This book would have it kind of toward the end, which would just be that they're assuming that a lot of these stars, because they're so bright, are so easily viewable from the surface. Just seeing them out, and you can actually view most of them with the naked eye. So a lot of people that make pacts with things, when they pray to the stars for guidance, look up at these stars.
Ah, all right. Interesting. Can I look to see if there's any like hidden compartments in this observatory lab area that stuff might have been hidden away?
Sure, make an investigation check.
$26.
Okay. Same roll. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You look through, kind of around the observatory and a few spots. You do find, kind of tucked away in one of the corners, a hidden closet.
Ooh. All right. I will check it for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and make another investigation check.
17.
17. Okay, you do find a small trap that seems to trigger some kind of. Actually, not really sure what it would trigger, but there is a trap in the actual framework. You're assuming when this is opened, that trap goes off.
Okay. I would like to disarm the trap.
Okay, go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Okay. The trap is easily disarmed.
Hell yeah. And then I will open the box.
Hey, you're welcome for that.
Yeah, thank you.
You open the hidden closet, and inside you find a set of plate armor.
Oh,
Hmm. Interesting.
That seems to be on top of an armor stand. As well as on a nearby shelf, you find 2 potions
Ooh.
and a journal.
Ah. Now that the closet is open, I will check to see if any of the objects inside are trapped.
Okay. Go ahead and make another investigation check.
28.
Okay. You find that none of the other objects are trapped.
All right. What colors are the potions?
Red.
Oh, all right, perfect. I will take
I
the
would
two
say- Yeah, with your investigation potion, you would easily distinguish these are potions of greater healing.
Oh, sweet.
very
Um,
nice.
I will take the potions and leave a couple fake potions that I had prepared earlier in their
Okay.
place. Just bottles with like red liquid that tastes like sugar.
Okay.
Secrets.
It's
I would
it's
say about
basically
this
cool.
time, it's about 20 minutes into your investigation.
All right.
Basically, cool.
And then I will take the journal and you said it was just the plate armor. There wasn't like any weapons or anything.
Yeah, there's just plate armor. It's a pretty small
Oh, okay.
closet, so.
Okay. What's the plate armor fit for? Like a normal size humanoid?
Yep.
Okay. I will kind of glance over the journal to see what it like.
Okay. You, well, immediately on the cover, you do see the title of this journal, as you so will, as 3 letters, XLR.
Oh.
And as you begin kind of flipping through, you notice that the writing is in a language that you don't know.
Gotcha. Then I will pocket the journal and seeing how it didn't look like there was anything else in this place, start making my way out. I'll close the closet, and then lock any doors that I had previously unlocked, which I think was just the first one.
Yep, it was only the front door was locked.
Yeah, so I'll relock the front door as I leave.
Okay. you do so. I'd say that probably takes you another 5 minutes or so to do all that.
Hmm.
And then, I'm guessing you go back out to Theron.
Yep.
Okay. So,
Did you
Theron,
see
do
anything?
see him come out.
I haven't seen anything yet.
All right. Well, I didn't find anything that could explain where the students went off to, but I found something that needs to be translated. We can work on that later.
Alright.
Yeah, and then I guess we just go to
Start
leave.
going. Yeah, start.
Because we have no reason to believe that the guy is on his way back right now,
Yeah.
So you
or
guys
in
start,
5 minutes.
you guys start making your way back toward where you know where the rest of the party is, and you pass by a guy that seems to be walking along the street.
Oh yeah, neither of us have seen what he looks like.
But he's the only one out there, and he just kind of looks at you guys, gives you a little bit of a nod, and keeps going.
Son of a bitch.
And then you notice he goes into the house you were just in.
Oh,
Ah,
maybe we should stick around for a bit and see what he does.
maybe.
You should send a message to the others to let them know that he's here.
Yeah. Just gonna do that real quick. I guess send it to. Doesn't really matter who I send it to. They're all gonna get the message, so I'll send it to Cal. Just
Personally, I think you'd send it to Solania since it's technically her investigation, and you
Nah,
have no reason to think
actually.
otherwise.
that's fair.
Captain, my captain.
That's fair actually. So yes, I would send it to Solania, who would then relay the message.
Yes, you would. What does your message say?
Somebody just entered the house of the person that you have. Is everything okay? Just a little bit of fair there.
I believe she would probably say something along the lines of, he just got away from us, and try and stop him from leaving again. At least that's what I think she would say. Something like that, if you guys agree or disagree.
Yeah, sure.
I-
Okay, that's what she says back then.
Okay.
And our group would be on our way to that house now, so.
Yep,
Yes, you
going, not stopping.
Takes you guys about 10 minutes to get there.
Okay, during that 10 minutes, what happened?
Yeah, I guess we're just watching the house to make sure,
Yeah.
like, doesn't go anywhere.
Stakeout.
You guys can make perception checks.
All right.
Okay. 15. Oof.
Hold on.
Ugh.
Rolling for Cog.
Nope.
Hey,
No, we
Cog got a 22.
Okay. So Theron and Cog would both see him go into his study. He sits down at the desk for a little while because he likes to leave his study curtains open so you can clearly see into it. He writes a few things down in a book and then leaves the room. And that's all you would see in that 10 minutes.
Is he like just left the room as the rest are coming?
Couple minutes before.
Okay.
So he's
So
probably in there for about 8 minutes or so.
Okay. So we don't specifically know where he is in the house,
Correct. You just know
but
he's in
he
there.
hasn't
Not
left out
seen
the
him
front
come
door
out.
at least.
Yes. And I would say you guys would know too that there is not a back door, at least that you could see.
Cool.
Yeah, at least Svorik would know that.
I mean, like, we wouldn't know, but it didn't seem like doors gave this guy much of a problem. But whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, after 10 minutes or so, the rest of the party arrives.
Well, he's still in there. Didn't
Yeah.
see him leave. He just wrote something down in a book in his study and then went somewhere else in the house.
Yeah, he cast a darkness spell on us and bamfed out of the room, so...
That's weird.
So what you're saying is he's evading arrest.
Yep.
So we have a reason to go in there and arrest him again.
We do.
All right.
So let's
well,
go.
Yeah, Garrus, lead the way. Hold up. Oh, well, did I see him lock the front door?
You would probably assume he locked the front door.
I will use Mage Hand to unlock the door before Garrus goes in.
Okay, go ahead and make your Thieves' Tools check.
All right. $17.
Okay, that is enough to unlock the front door.
You know, before we barge in, it's possible that he knew we'd be following him, so he may have trapped things, so make sure we check for those first.
Okay.
Well, if we go in and he doesn't immediately start attacking us, then we can definitely do that.
More worried about the main front door.
Well, I guess I'll have Cog fly up and I'll look through Cog's eyes and see if the front door is trapped.
Okay. Go ahead and make an investigation check with Cog.
Cal wouldn't know that there was no trap on the door to begin with when you first picked it, so...
Well, still, that's the same thing.
Yeah. If you don't find any traps.
Alright, it's not trapped. Garrus? I will have Cog flying around up above the house, keeping Overwatch in case he tries to leave again, so we know where he goes.
Okay. Cog goes flying up. You guys going in stealthily, or are you just barging in?
I think we should just go balls to the wall. Let's go running in there.
Yeah, why not?
It's a little hard to be stealthy with 2 heavy armor.
Exactly.
Okay.
And somebody with a gun.
That too.
Alright, so you guys go busting in through the front door.
Boom, boom.
Garrus, don't forget to yell out City Watch so he knows that we're that it's legal.
Cal would yell it.
Gotta make this as legal as possible.
Cal would have
What
yelled
did we
it.
get?
He would have known the process.
Right, yeah.
Since he's doing so good at his job lately.
Yeah. Captain's got a captain, my captain.
Okay. So you guys bust in the front door. You're not met by anything immediately. You see off to one side is an open room into the study. Off to the right side seems to lead into other parts of the house, like dining room, kitchen, and then there is the stairway that leads up to a closed door.
That book that he wrote in, is that like sitting on his desk?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna mage hand grab it through the
Okay.
door.
As you go to grab it, it is too heavy for the mage hand to pick up.
Damn, that's a big book.
Wow. All right. Yeah, that's more than 10 pounds.
That's a book you can beat somebody to death with.
Yeah, that's my beating book.
I guess
Encyclopedia.
I will just like making sure there's no one like hiding around the corner, which I feel like we would have seen because you made a point to say he keeps his
would have
window
seen
open.
him.
Yeah. I'll go in and then like make sure the book isn't trapped. Like he didn't just like write like a fucking like glyph of warding to fuck with me.
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
It's like, I know they can see me, so I'm going to write in this book a glyph of warding so they'll think it's important, and then they'll go to get it and then blow up.
I mean, that's not a
Am
bad.
am I still under the effect? Yeah,
It's only been-
less than an
Yeah,
hour.
it's been less than an hour,
Yeah.
so.
It's been like
Yeah,
35
Like,
this
minutes.
is
yeah,
still
35, 40, well, 10 minutes for us to get there.
Oh, yeah,
so it's
been
about 40 About 40, 45 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hmm.
so
Yeah,
So
you still have it.
23.
You do find a trap in the book.
Not that you need.
Magic or mechanical? I'm
magic.
guessing magic. Alright, so Arcana to disarm.
Yep.
No, fair enough.
24.
Okay. The magic is not dispelled.
Oh,
Do I get the sense it's magic to that it makes an effect if the book is moved or just opened?
Well, the book is currently open. So
Oh,
you're
it's
guessing
currently open.
Moved. Yes, you left it open when you wrote in it.
Ah,
Same as how Solania found it the last time.
interesting.
Still in the unreadable language.
Oh, this is also in the unreadable language?
Yes, it is.
And I figure same language as the journal.
It looks like it. Swark
I mean,
would
yeah,
know.
yeah. What Swark would know.
Right, yeah. How do I want to play this?
I mean, I do have Dispel Magic prepared, but
You already used a level 3 though.
yeah, I have 2 more. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to that. So. Do we think it's valuable? Do we think it's valuable enough to investigate now, or?
Well, I don't want this to like the trap to just be sitting here. So this is what I'm gonna do. Josh, I would like to tie like a loop basically, not around the book, but big enough to go around the book. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to cut the loop, make it open now, and then basically feed one side of the loop underneath the book without moving it
Okay.
to connect the two ends and then cast mending on it.
Okay.
clever.
Does this take a minute to cast Mending, though?
Yep. But
Well,
you guys have been in here for now for about a minute before this.
Yeah.
And there hasn't been any response.
Yeah. You guys could also be doing other things too while
Yeah,
I'm doing
I'm
this, by the
gonna-
way.
You're doing
Cal would probably
some
be
good old
looking around,
investigating.
looking for him.
Okay. Make a perception check. And then Garrus, you can make an investigation check.
Badass. With that +6.
Yeah, Cal, you found a wall. Pretty nice wall though. Got a lot of decoration.
Are you sure I found a wall? Because I think I just found a doorway.
Oh, you definitely found a wall.
I mean,
as you look closer
might
at
be
it,
a
it looks
door.
like it's dotted in small stars.
I mean, a wall can
Or
be a
is that
door.
just,
If you try hard
or
enough.
are the small stars just for me because I walked into the wall?
No. It's
Didn't roll one.
pretty easy to find the speckled stars on the wall.
I mean, anything can be a door if you try hard enough.
If you're
There-
strong
you
enough.
don't find anything.
Strong enough or smart enough. Anything could be a door.
Saying my thing would be sleight of hand.
Yes, it would be. See if you don't
Basically.
read the book.
Anything with that 15?
I will also be
Alright.
doing this with Mage Hand from the protection around the corner.
Okay.
Gotta be extra careful.
Natural 20.
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
On your game today.
All right. So once I get that connected, I will start the casting mending.
Yep.
To which, yeah.
Takes a minute, and by the end of that, it's done. Seems to be intact.
Cool. Then I will go back outside of the room with the now tied rope and just say fire in the hole and then pull on the rope from around the corner.
Yeah, getting to safety just in case.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all get behind cover, basically.
Mhm.
Brace for any unnecessary shenanigans.
Okay. As you yank on the book, you guys see all the lights in the house go out. And then a few seconds later, a very bright light shine through the doorway, filling not where you guys are because you're behind cover, but it seems to spread throughout the house in a straight line from the door.
Sorry, I missed the
Around for-
first half. What is spread?
A
Light.
very bright light.
Oh, okay.
Yes. It seems to appear in an instant and then disappear.
Gotcha. Interesting.
Also,
Uh,
I'm gonna pop a divine sense while we're in here.
Okay. You don't sense anything.
Once the light dissipates, I will look back around the corner to see if that light was something being summoned or something.
Sure. You look around the corner and you don't see anything.
Then I will take the book now that the trap has been set off.
Okay. You take the book and it weighs about 20 pounds.
Fuck!
Damn.
That is a
I-
death book.
I put it into the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Okay. As you attempt to put it in the bag of holding,
Oh.
it goes in.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, you fucker.
I was like, that motherfucker, he put a portable hole in his book.
You do get a good glimpse at the book, and go ahead and make a nature check. Anybody that glances at the book can do the same.
All right.
Okay. Interesting.
18.
Natural 20.
2. I'm
Christ.
not familiar. I'm not good with books.
Theron, despite being explicitly not good at nature bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah,
So,
that's 3 nat 20s for Torek.
Yeah, both Theron and Svork, you guys would, you don't recognize the material that this is made of, but Svork, as you put your hands on it, it feels like a rock, like a very dense rock cover, but it folds like a book.
Oh.
and
It's
weighs
some
a
kind
shit
of
ton.
yeah, some kind of malleable stone. Interesting. Research for later. All right.
Definitely a hardcover book.
Did anyone check the observatory yet?
So Cal was probably heading up there. Wow, some different men.
Yeah.
It's been a day.
Yeah, I bet.
All right. So
Not for
you-
my character, for me.
Fair
I'm
enough.
with you there. You make your way up the stairs and find that the door is locked.
Of course it is.
It's
Sorry,
just
the
like,
door's what?
Locked.
Ah,
Let's
just,
check.
I just get out of the way and like motion for sport. Like after you say,
checking for traps.
Likewise.
All right. You find no traps.
And picking the lock.
Okay. Okay. You pick the lock on the door.
Cool.
who's going in first?
I look at Garrus. And just like a look of you know, right? It's you.
I'm just like, all right, fine. Shield up. Just unlock the, opening the door carefully.
Okay. You go to carefully open the door, and it doesn't move.
I'm
The door is unlocked.
just gonna keep trying.
Okay. Go ahead
Door
and make a strength
open.
check.
Check. Natural 20.
Okay.
But we're on our game today.
Yeah. You
Till I roll.
you like begin pushing the door, realizing there's something behind it. You push into the door, and whatever was behind it gives way as you stumble into the door.
Yeah.
And into complete darkness.
It's the exact situation with daylight spells.
Oh yeah. Daylight would be super useful right now.
I look to the spellcasters to see if they have anything for this,
Like a dispel magic.
or yeah, like dispel magic or daylight or something.
I don't have daylight, I do have dispel magic.
Oh, there we go.
You got the preface. Go.
Alright, I'll give a dispel magic a try.
Okay.
At 3rd level, so do I need to make a check?
No, because
Okay, cool.
as you go to cast your spell, it fizzles.
Ooh,
Oh no.
got countered.
Garrus
And then
will just
Garrus,
shield up, sword out carefully.
I need all of you guys to roll initiative.
Oh shit!
Back.
What is
against
this
the wall.
combat thing?
Do we have a map?
We do not have a map.
Okay,
This
so
is
it sounds
complete theater of the mind.
cool.
But you
Yep.
are in complete darkness.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
That's fine, even if it was regular darkness, I can't see shit.
This is going to be interesting. I'm going to blind people every time I shoot a gun. And now you
will-
can't see for a round.
Muzzle flash, muzzle flash, muzzle flash.
Just for the sake of ease, I will pull you guys over to this map here.
Okay.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Just
fight on
way
the
out our
grass.
initiatives then.
Yep, I will.
Hey, one less.
Wait, you rolled twice?
Everyone
Yeah,
put himself
because-
on it again.
Yeah, new tokens.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
the
you
lower
can-
up. That was
Yeah,
the
you-
wrong one.
I'm just taking the 10 anyway.
But
Well, yeah, it's just
they were both 10. What I'm saying is you deleted the wrong one, so now I don't know where I am on the order.
I see what you mean now.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say it will be the bottom one, and then you deleted it before I could finish saying it.
My bad. Who wants to do Solania this combat?
Phrasing.
Not like that, you sick pervert.
Phrasing.
Knew that was coming.
I'm already running a fucking spellcaster. Might as well run two.
Okay.
So I can use Solania spells. You can counter spell them so I can do my own. No.
Alright.
Alright, for the sake of combat, I'm just gonna put my aura of protection as an actual aura so I can see the 10-foot boundary.
For sure.
No, give me control of the token as well.
I did.
So want me to select it?
Ah,
I'll put another one down.
that works.
The one next to Theron is the one I have control of. So you can delete the other one.
Put that one up there.
That works.
Oh, I guess I could just delete that one because you're gonna roll initiative anyway. Okay, and then
Excuse me? What the fuck? Well, let me roll her initiative.
Are you clicked on the
No, I am. It's saying no character was found. I don't know why.
that's weird.
I'll reset and try again.
Very weird.
Very weird indeed.
Okay. What the shit? I'll just roll it manually then. 7.
Okay. Garrus, what's your dex mod?
My dex mod is
+1.
That's 1. Okay, cool.
Yeah, +1. I'm stronger than I am dexterous.
Same.
Well, paladin.
Okay. So Garrus would be right here. Yeah, I'll be back over here.
Okay.
There.
Cog's actually outside if you remember.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Cog is
Cog.
outside.
Yeah, cogs are outside watchmen.
Yep.
Watch cat.
Basically, stairs.
What CRs? Sony can do CR2, right?
Room.
Yeah, because we're
Yeah.
level 6.
Oh, I gotta pull up. What moon druids do.
Garrus wouldn't be quite that far. He'd be there.
There you go.
Okay.
Moon druids get at 6th level. Magical damage. Launch you.
Oh, not that one. This one. Door. Okay. Yay, I'm an artist today. Okay, Cal, you're first.
I'm an
Oh shit, I'm
artist.
first?
Yep.
I can't see anything in there.
Nope, you can see the people in front of you because the darkness dust goes up to the door.
So technically, we can't even see Garrus.
You cannot see Garrus.
I am going to aim that direction and hold my attack until I can actually, hopefully, see something to attack.
Okay. Garrus, your turn.
Alright, sword out, shields up. And I think I'm gonna move a little bit over here.
Okay.
Hold my action until I see until something tries to attack me.
Okay.
And bonus actions. Yeah, I'll summon my spiritual weapon as a bonus
Okay.
action.
Does that have to be at a point you can see?
Within range.
It doesn't say. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're good. You can summon it where you're summoning it.
I'm gonna do like 5 feet to the right of me, so
Here.
like there.
Okay. That works.
It's just a
Okay.
spectral gladius that just sits there spinning, waiting for something to attack.
Absolutely. So, on his turn,
Mm-hmm.
Garrus, you hear the door behind you close.
Fuck me.
Something else get pushed in front of the door.
Oh god, no. 1 second.
But that is his turn. Aaron, the door has closed in front of you.
Okay. If I
Better
try
get
it,
the door open.
yeah. If I try it, is it locked?
It is not locked.
Well, then I guess I gotta bash the fucking door open then.
Okay, make a strength check.
Okay. 17.
Okay, you push on the door, and it does not budge.
Well. Yeah, that's it.
Fork, your turn.
Well, I mean, there goes what I was gonna do for my turn. God damn. Um.
Let's see.
Um.
Oh, that's silly, and I could do that.
I am looking at everything on my sheet. Like, what bullshit can I pull?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to burn a fucking wild shape for Solania.
I mean, I got nothing too, so.
I mean, I guess you could give one of us the help action to help push the door open. I don't know.
All right. Well. No, it's not designed for that. I was gonna say I could like try throwing my firecrackers down on there because like if I threw all of them, it'd have like this amount of gunpowder as dynamite, but it's not like designed to be an explosion. It's supposed to be bright and loud, so
Mm-hmm.
the only thing I can think of. So yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm going to stab the door with a booming blade.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
Well, this game took a turn. We're now stabbing
Go
doors.
ahead.
Now-
Make an attack.
Here's a question, Josh.
Yeah.
Do I get sneak attack on that?
No,
Does the door
On
know you were coming?
it is not a creature.
You can't.
It has
critic-
a spine, doesn't it?
No.
You cannot strike at the vital organs of something that does not
Holy
possess
shit! I
them.
got a natural 20.
Jesus,
Damn
there's like
it.
5 nat 20s for you tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's insane. Okay.
So
So I guess
you-
just take.
Yeah,
So
so you stab a hole in the door.
Will be another D8 of thunder damage for the initial hit, because it was a crit.
yeah, the 3 plus the 5 of the first.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, so
Fuck it, damn it.
8 plus 17.
A small hole appears in the door.
I like that it's sing damage.
It is sing damage.
What's that? Oh, that's
yeah,
weird.
yeah, it's not piercing, it's sing.
I guess I typed it too fast, and the peer part of
Yeah.
it just went away because that happened.
I don't know why Roll20 does that. It's fucking
Yeah,
weird.
there's
Yeah.
too much peer pressure.
All
Shut up.
right, well, that's my.
Fuck off, Josh.
So glad I wasn't paying attention.
If you guys are unable to get the door open in the next round, I have a backup. Now that there's a hole in the door.
All right, Solania's turn.
Okay. So I don't know how you do wild shapes, Josh.
What do you mean?
Like, would Solania have seen a cave bear before?
Oh, I don't care about people seeing
Okay.
that.
Okay, that's fine.
Just
Then I'm
don't
gonna-
turn into an elephant in this tiny ass doorway and switch yourself.
I mean, it was either gonna be a cave bear or a rhinoceros.
Oh god.
Both are large creatures.
Well, Cal squished. He's
I
right
feel
next
like
to
a rhino would probably be better because it's more of like a bashing force than a bear is.
Yeah,
That fair enough.
poor cow.
Yeah. So
So, rhinoceros.
yeah. We'll have. Yeah.
Ah!
Cal move a little bit.
I was forced into moving.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if I back up 20 feet and then charge at it,
Cal will be dead.
well, I mean,
It's okay. We're small. We'll just dip under it.
yeah,
I
yeah,
am pushed up against that wall.
yeah, that's true. You're small creatures that can just walk over you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would say that's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
Theron
really
is the
just
one in
there.
danger of getting hurt. That's fine.
He's
Okay,
in front of the
so
doors.
yeah. So let's back up 10 feet and then charge the door.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Okay.
If you miss the charge.
Right.
Okay.
God damn
What
it!
the hell?
God damn it! So roll
So many
damage, I
nat
guess.
20s
Yeah,
tonight.
roll damage.
Okay,
Roll
roll damage. How many dice is that? A lot.
Yep.
What is that, like 10 nat 20s tonight?
6. Is it open?
Make a strength check.
You fucking bastard.
Yeah, it's open.
Good.
Theron also takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage,
Okay, that's fine.
as he is part of the blast.
Yeah. Yeah, he was right there.
Yep.
That's fine.
And then Solania, the rhinoceros, ends up right here.
Okay.
In complete darkness.
Can't do anything else.
Okay. Gal, it is your turn.
I should write down. how much
Nobody put a torch in or anything, did they, son of a bitch? Still pitch black. Can I light a torch and
It's magical darkness. It won't do
so
anything.
it won't matter.
Yeah, it is
Mm.
complete darkness. Like, as soon as they reach that wall of darkness, which is darker than the darkness you're currently standing in, they just
Okay.
disappear.
Yeah, because like with the door open like that, Swark would be able to see Solania or Garrus if it wasn't.
Okay, then Cal will take this time to put his pistol away, take out his shotgun, and slide in 2 of the glue shotgun shells into the gun.
Mm.
Okay.
And that will be his entire round.
All right. Garrus, your turn. You heard a thundering crash behind you, as well as with heavy footsteps. Esther, you hear?
Garrus is confounded by the possibilities and loses his turn.
Well, Mister was there. Did he have a phone ring a little bit ago?
You did.
Sure, yeah.
Did he talk since then, though? I can't remember.
No,
Well, then he may be on the phone.
probably. God damn it, a crit on a door. Fuck. A crit that dealt as much damage as a fucking fireball.
But since we have a minute, Josh, you can send her a message like either tonight or tomorrow, when after the game, whenever. But she definitely sounds interested in playing. And I've actually played with her a little bit. She's quite nice, so.
Phrasing.
God damn it.
I got him back with his own shit.
I mean, she's quite. Now, how is that? You know what? Never mind.
Oh, you've played with her, and she's quite nice.
Yes, I've played D&D with her. You pervert.
There you go.
All right, Nestor, it's your turn.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20,
After
25.
after you just heard a loud crashing and something stepping right next to you.
All right, so Solania feels the presence of somebody next to her moving away. Does Rhino Solania take an attack of opportunity?
What do we think, Hive Mind?
I mean, Solania's seen that the guy isn't wearing armor. And I imagine Garrus isn't very quiet when he's walking.
I think Solani is the guy next to her or something.
No, it was Garrus moving.
Yeah.
Oh,
We don't know that.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you guys don't know that because it's purely darkness.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just saying, based on the fact that the last time Solania saw the dude, he wasn't wearing armor. She knows Garrus is. And
Yeah, I
imagine
think she'd be
Garrus-
smart enough to realize that.
Yeah.
Okay, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Go ahead and continue.
Yeah, keep moving, and let me check real quick. Spiritual weapon is how much movement? 20 feet?
20 feet.
20 feet.
Yeah, 20,
Okay.
right there. Holding action until something tries to attack me.
Okay.
So on his turn.
Okay.
Fucking shadow sorcerers.
Okay.
Josh is just like, how do I kill them now?
Aaron's turn.
I'm just waiting for the now. Everybody needs to make Constitution saving throws.
His turn went by.
Yeah,
And
it's my
didn't
turn now.
seemingly do anything. Yep.
We need to kill the darkness.
I know. It's just the fact of as long as he can see me, he can counterspell me. And if he counterspells me again, I don't have another third level.
Also true.
And while I know the range of counterspell, Theron doesn't, and Theron doesn't know where he is in this room.
It's magical darkness. How can he see through the magical darkness?
If he's a
Because-
shadow sorcerer, he probably spent some points to cast darkness, which he can see through because shadow sorcerers. It's kind of in the name.
Okay.
Or he's a warlock with double sight.
Or
Well,
that.
I don't know these things, so total
Yeah.
D&D noob.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Just curious,
Yeah,
out of
he
character.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
as characters would not know that he can
Oh,
see
yeah.
through.
We can present well.
Svoric, as an expert on magic, knowing counterspell requires to see the person casting it, would know he can see Theron.
Theron, at least.
That's
He
true.
was outside the darkness.
Yeah,
So
Svoric would know.
Svoric knows everything.
Svark knows that he can see Theron. Whether that's through the darkness or he's behind you.
If he was behind us, I feel like he would have made his presence known by now.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it would have been like fireball.
But who closed the door?
I know he's gotta be.
Garrus
Oh, no.
is in on it!
That
Oh, no.
son of a bitch!
Oh no, I let my darkness monster out to play. What have you done? I don't know. Guess. Because my instinct as player is to back up and try it again because I might be out of the range, but Theron doesn't know that. Fuck it. I'm
All you have
going-
to do is hide so he can't see you casting it.
Yeah, with that -1 and disadvantage.
You never know.
I guess I'll try.
Okay, make a stealth check.
As I crash into the fucking wall. Yeah, with a 4.
Hey, it was worth a shot.
Yeah.
I'm hidden to blind and deaf people. And even then, maybe. I guess bonus action. No, I'm not gonna do anything as bonus action. I want to save my spell slots.
Quite
Yeah, that's
surprised he did. I'm quite surprised he didn't try to dispel or fuck with my spiritual weapon.
Probably got other plans. That's my turn.
Okay.
Films for it, maybe.
Svark.
Unless there's another person. Oh, alright.
It just wasn't moving. That's why I was like, swear, maybe, hopefully.
Yeah, I was doing something. Sorry.
I don't like
Alright.
that.
I have no idea if this is going to work, but hey, let's have fun with it. And Svoric runs up to the darkness and stabs the darkness, and I'm going to use the dawn function of my blade.
Oh shit.
It wasn't meant for this, but who knows?
Stab the darkness. You're gonna pierce the veil?
Okay. As you stab the darkness, and the light radiates out of it, the darkness creeps forward and consumes the light.
Fuck!
Cal's starting to hate this guy.
Yep. But now both Theron and Svark are in the darkness.
Well, I stabbed into the darkness.
Oh, I know.
Well, no, it came
Oh,
out
like the
and
the darkness has consumed me. Is that what you're saying?
Yep. It has crept out of the room and is now engulfing the two of you.
Oh. Interesting.
I mean,
Hmm.
I at
I
least
would
get,
like.
I at
I
least
would
get
like
the
to-
health.
What's that?
I
I
at
would
least
like
get
to
the
hide,
health.
please.
Sorry.
One at a time.
Yeah,
Go ahead and
sorry.
make a stealth check.
Hide and stealth, I think they both said.
I don't think the healing actually happens because it consumes the light.
Yeah, the
so-
healing does not happen.
Okay.
Does that mean I don't get? I shouldn't record this instance of healing?
Correct.
All right, cool.
Okay. That
Hey, 16.
that's real
Okay.
good to have.
Okay, yeah, you seem to be hidden from what you
Well-
can tell.
I tried.
You're like hiding in the remainder of the door frame, just like around the opening. Just like, haha. Okay,
Yep.
Solania's turn.
Um.
Turn into an anglerfish. I don't know. What
Yeah,
has
I know,
light?
right?
A giant anglerfish. That
Um,
counts.
I mean, it's light.
Let's see. With Solania's passive perception, does she hear anything amiss?
She would hear somebody moving around on the far side of the room, somewhere over in
Somewhere.
over in this direction.
Okay. So forward.
Yes.
Okay.
Just blind rhino. Go right for it. Who gives a shit?
I mean, I'm not. I mean, that is kind of what rhinos do.
I mean, I'm not in the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
As long as she doesn't stray
That's
from
yeah.
the
That,
direction.
all right. I'm just gonna go 40 feet, and if I make an attack, if I am going to be able to hit something, let me know.
Okay. You
There.
run that way, and you end with your legs stepping up onto something,
Okay. So
which Solania would know based on being in this room before. She is currently standing on the base of the telescope.
okay. So the telescope is there.
Break his fucking telescope.
At this point, anything's game.
She did say she made an attack.
Yeah.
Question is, does she have the
Yeah,
range to break it?
Yeah. That's the thing. Am I right up next to the telescope to be able to bust it, or not?
No, you would be 5 feet away from it.
Okay.
Ah,
Damn it! If only the rhino had reach.
Yeah,
Damn
the base
you,
itself is a
spacing.
10-foot radius. So you'd have to
Okay.
get up onto the platform to be able to attack it.
Okay. Well, then, since I did declare an attack if it was going to happen and it didn't happen, I guess that's my turn then.
Okay, Cal, your turn.
I have no clue.
shoot randomly into the darkness.
Yes.
And have a chance of shooting two people that I know are in the room. I don't want to be responsible for that.
One's a damage sponge, and the other one is an animal.
I don't want to. I don't want to hurt them. I feel bad enough for fucking up and letting this guy go to begin with. So
None of us knew about the charcoal thing, alright?
yeah, I know. And I'm captain of the guard. I mean, how do you think I feel? I'm just gonna stand here and make sure he doesn't get
good
out.
for you.
I'm gonna.
This is
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
back up.
look
I'm just gonna back up a little bit and make sure he doesn't get out of the room.
Oh, right.
Okay.
This doesn't look good for you for the
As you
captain.
Yeah, no
step
shit.
away- as you step away from the darkness, it takes an attack of opportunity against you.
Oh shit!
Son of a bitch.
The darkness? What?
Yes. And misses terribly.
Good.
As you see several like black tendrils whip out at you and miss.
Yeah, that's not cool. So I'm not attacking the darkness. The darkness is attacking me. What
Yes.
reverse does that mean?
What a magic missile, the darkness.
Are there any
Okay.
girls there? Okay.
Anything else for your turn?
I'm just gonna be aiming and holding my action for shooting somebody that is not one of us. If something comes
Well, I'm
running
not in
by
the
me,
door.
Okay. Oh, Garrus, your turn.
Alright, I'm going bit,
just in the middle of the
bit,
hallway.
and I'm just gonna... I'm gonna just slash the darkness, because I don't know if there's anything near me right now. So I'm just gonna assume something's nearby for me to...
Sure, go ahead and make an attack at disadvantage.
Nice.
All right, you swing your conduit, and a flash of light appears, but makes no contact.
Alright, and same with the spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Also
Last one right
disadvantage. Also disadvantage.
Yep.
Alright.
Are you moving it at all, or leaving it in that spot?
I'm just leave it there.
Okay.
Yeah. That one's weird because you don't necessarily have to be able to see it in order to make an attack against it.
You just have to know there's something within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's fair.
So, misses also. All right. On his turn,
This is just gonna be like, this is ridiculous!
you guys hear consume them. And then you hear this.
It's a friend!
Ow!
No! Stop!
That thud! Ow!
Yep. As Garrus, you feel a presence by you.
Tackle it!
Oh, shit.
What?
Damn it.
No, it's dark!
All right. Just gotta double check something real quick.
Oh,
Like how-
shit.
Look for the paladin first.
If it's what I think it is, I think it uses Hellhound statistics.
Alright, this is gonna suck.
No.
Okay.
It might not be what I think it is.
Are you sure? Because I think it is what I think it is.
I have no idea what this is actually.
I remain in the darkness.
Yeah.
'Cause I have no clue. I am in the dark and literally the only one that's not in the dark.
Okay. So, Garrus, you take 12 points of piercing damage.
Nice.
Anything else?
Yes, I need you to make a strength save.
Oh, fuck this. Fuck this and strength save.
Mm.
Ooh, and you are knocked prone.
Fuck this guy. Fuck whoever this thing is.
As you feel this presence that seems almost animalistic run up to you and pounce on you, sinking its jaws into your skin.
Oh, I know where something is! And it hurts!
Yeah? Yeah, you got a point.
Alright, Theron, it's your turn.
Oh, fuck. This is... Sure.
Shit.
We're doing great, guys.
I can't cast a spell on a cast because I can't fucking see anybody. So if I step back 5 feet, I'm out of the darkness, right?
Yes.
Well, I was 5 feet back from you, and then, so if you move back 10 feet, I think you'd be out of the range. Because it is like consuming you guys right there. So.
Yeah, but if he moves 5 feet back, he's out of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We're on the edge.
yeah, I would be out of it here.
Yep.
Yes, back up 5 feet. Okay, this is the barrier. Going to back up more, and I'm gonna try it again. In hope to God.
Okay, you back up just fine. You cast Dispel Magic on the darkness. And the darkness fades.
Oh, thank
Yes.
God.
You guys would see he's right here. Wearing full plate armor.
Oh,
Oh fuck, we could have.
Holding a shield. And he has a flail. And you
What is-
also see
What is it with you and giving casters heavy armor?
because it's real fucking good.
It's a good tactic.
Yeah, it's real fucking good.
one
What do you think
second
most
here. I
clerics
need a token for the other guy.
Token for Tony the Tiger.
Tony the Shadow Tiger.
Ted the Tiger.
There, Grouch! I don't know. It's been a day.
I like the commitment though, Joe.
Yeah. There was commitment behind it.
I donated blood this morning. I'm totally not 100%, so I'm literally not 100% here.
Are any of us 100% anywhere? Whoa.
All right, Keanu.
There we go.
Oh, I was kind of hoping it would just be like a picture of a kitten.
That would be amazing.
Just a demon kitten.
No, just a regular cat.
it's just a picture of Josh's cat, like real life cat.
Yeah.
Okay. Why didn't that work?
Gotta do the measuring.
Exactly right.
Roar.
So even if he could have seen me, I believe I was out of counter spell range.
Yes.
Okay. It's just like, if this fails, we're fucked.
Alright. Anything else on your turn there, Theron?
Yeah. That's well. No, it's already cast a spell. Yeah, that's the end of my turn. And I can't see him anyways.
Okay. 4.
All right. I guess I'll run up next to Garrus and attack this shadow creature thing.
Shoot the cat, shoot the cat, shoot the cat, shoot the cat.
Okay.
Was it hidden from me? I mean, was I hidden from it? My bad.
Technically, yes.
Yay, advantage.
Yay! Bing!
Yay!
And this is gonna be a booming blade.
Okay.
All right.
Definitely hits.
7 piercing, 6 thunder. Oh,
765. So 18 points of damage, and then if it moves, it will take another 10 points of damage. And then as my bonus action, I'm going to disengage and go running over here next to Rhino.
Right
You gotta,
on
hi- you gotta hide on that leathery gray hide.
Renalia.
Mike was breaking up a little bit for me.
I mean, he can't. He doesn't have any more actions to take for hide.
Okay. Oh, Solania's turn.
Okay. Back up a bit. This would be a straight shot, yeah? Nothing
Yep.
in the way. Alright. I'm charge down.
Okay, make your attack.
Tony plus 7. 18.
Okay.
Probably miss.
Yeah, definitely. You go to charge him, and the rhino impacts the shield, and he just braces.
Alright. That's fine. He's engaged now.
All right, Cal, your turn. You see the rhino charge something off the side of your vision.
Yeah, it's
And then-
gonna come into
and
the
then
room now.
Okay.
And then I'd imagine a metallic sound.
Yeah.
Or yeah, just the sound of impact.
Wait, I only have 25 movement. Oh, that's as far as I can go. Yeah, I'm just gonna switch back to my regular gun. Because well, I mean, if I shoot him with a shotgun, it'd be a disadvantage.
Yep.
And knowing he's got all that armor, I'm probably not gonna hit him anyway, so.
Yeah, he looks pretty heavily armored.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna swap back to my regular weapon.
Okay.
And that's pretty much it for me.
Okay, you can still shoot.
I can still shoot?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought I was just because I had to switch weapons. Okay, I'll shoot him.
All right.
Nah, fuck that rule.
Yeah, I hate that rule.
Fuck,
you're like-
cool.
Unless you're doing it constantly. And 21 misses.
Holy shit.
Son of a bitch.
Oh boy.
Fuck this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you shoot him, and he kind of stands there, but it pings right off the armor.
Missed both times.
I want it.
Fuck this boy.
or rather, Garrus, because I'd have to modify it for me.
Yeah, I could use it.
All right,
I mean-
Garrus, it's your turn. You
mean,
are
if it's-
currently
if it's not-
engaged by this shadow being.
Yeah, getting up from prone and then smacking twice because extra attack.
Cool.
I can actually see it, so
Yes, you can.
Cool. 17.
17 hits for 13 damage. And that hits for 16 damage, and the wolf disappears.
all right.
So
Uh,
he heals a nearby ally for the same amount. I am a
it does-
nearby ally.
I've already asked. It does not count for me.
No, I know. I am a nearby ally and I am injured.
Yep, so you heal half the damage dealt in lightning, so you heal 5 points of damage. And then, Garrus, you take 5 points of damage.
And then moving my magic weapon up to him. That was my
Oh,
Spiritual weapon.
whenever I hit with the blade. Yeah. Okay, so no, you heal. So yeah, Theron, you heal for 10.
Mhm.
Garrus takes 5.
Yeah.
That's how I made that. Yes.
I'm a full.
moving my spiritual weapon and then smacking.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, you can also heal yourself, so you can sustain
Okay.
that a bit better.
And 18 misses.
Damn it.
Yep. It's
It's gotta
kind
be
of
above a
again,
21.
hits right on the armor and doesn't seem to do anything.
Yeah, fuck.
Okay. His turn. He is going to... Yeah, he's going to do this.
I got a bad feeling.
He's going to move around Solania.
Mhm.
Look over at Theron.
Fucker.
Feeble
Theron,
mind.
I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Aw, shit.
Okay, I'm going to ask what's the DC.
19.
What the fuck?
Nope.
Oh,
Nope. Nope. Oh god, no.
okay. You
46.
take 31 points of psychic damage.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. If I even...
I
I'm
know
going
it's-
to... I'm going to die.
And
Okay.
as you
I know
take
what
this
is.
damage, your vision
Everything looks fucked.
around you fogs, and you see this shadow being appear directly in front of you and stare at you in the eyes, and it seems like this being has suns in its eyes as it stares at you and reaches out toward you.
I'm going to die.
I know what spell this is exactly. You fucking asshole.
I'm assuming you got nothing.
No? Because
Okay, Theron, it is your turn.
here's the thing.
Do you at least get a recurring save?
Here's the thing. I know what the spell is. I know how Theron would react, and it's going to trigger the second part of the spell and put me down.
You
But-
are also restrained, so you
Oh,
can't...
am I? Okay.
Yes.
So this is not the
You
spell I
are,
thought
like,
it was then.
paralyzed in fear.
Okay, this is not the spell I thought it was then. Then I'm restrained or paralyzed?
Restrained.
Okay. I don't really have anything I can do. I guess I can try to sacred flame it.
Okay.
I'll try that.
Okay. You attempt. Are you sacred flaming the creature of you?
Yeah, as I
Okay.
assume I can't see anything else.
Correct. This is the only thing you can see.
Okay.
Because the rest of the surrounding around you is dark.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You
perfect.
sacred flame it. The sacred flame connects and is engulfed by the creature.
Yes, it.
All right, Sphoric, your turn.
All right. I will move up and try to stab this.
Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, that misses.
Mhm.
Oh, and he just
And
kind of
then-
like you just stab by him, and it just completely whiffs.
And then I will bonus action disengage and move over here.
Okay. Solania.
Probably better for her to stay in this one. Just try to hit it. Try to hit the bastard. Nope. Missed my mouth.
Missed by a mile. All right, Cal. All right.
Hey! Here's a hit.
28 does hit.
Yeah, 28 just hits. Fuck.
He takes 11 points of piercing damage.
And he's dead. Oh.
No.
Oh,
That's the first net 20 I've had in over a month. Yeah, I can't even action search right now because I have to reload, so. Although I could action search just to reload, but I'm not going to do that, so.
yeah, I'm not
Mhm.
really.
So, yeah, that's all I'm going to do. Well, I'm going to move back a little bit. Blocking him
Okay.
from trying to get out the door.
For sure. All right, Garrus, your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna.
Would Cal have looked back to Theron?
Alright, moving up.
I mean, he might have looked back.
I'm more just asking if I look like I'm affected by anything, or if I look like I'm just standing there in fear.
Looks like you're standing there in fear.
Okay.
Look back. What the hell are you doing? Come
so
on.
par.
Alright. Smackety smack.
Okay.
Or whiffity whiff.
All right.
No.
Yeah. So the 22
Come on.
misses. The 27 hits.
You know what you got to do there.
Alright.
Takes 19 points of damage.
5, 10.
And I heal for 3. I
Should I
assume.
be.
Yeah,
Should I
you
be
heal for 3, and Garrus takes 2 points of damage.
Should I be tracking the lightning damage I'm doing?
Yes.
I think it was the healing.
No,
I
it-
mean, damage and healing?
No, just the lightning damage.
Okay, so
Okay.
that was.
You've done
4,
13.
5, 6, 7. Okay, thank you for being able to calculate that quickly.
It's because I'm the only one getting the healing from it.
Okay.
Yep.
And.
I'm the only other person that's entered.
Actually,
Come on, you got a crit, bud.
actually, I hit with both of those, right?
Nope.
Yeah, too late now.
You only hit with the second one.
For the second one, can I dump a Divine Smite?
Yeah.
Alright.
Sweet. Well, put the hurt on him.
Spell level 1. 9 radiant. Plus
And
3
then-
feet. Undead.
Should be 2d8s.
Yeah, so you did
Alright.
crit, so go ahead and do another one.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, base level
Oh, yeah.
smite is 2d8, so he needs
Yeah,
another
so
one after
one
that.
more d8. Yeah.
Another D8?
Yes.
Yeah, because base level smite is 2d8.
All right, so 14.
Right,
And you
yeah.
do see he does resist the damage.
Alright.
Fucking asshole.
And spiritual weapon smack.
Okay.
Also
Misses.
misses. At least we're getting hits in.
Yeah,
Alright, and I take half of that, so.
so 2. Yeah, makes sense you can't heal yourself with that, because it would just be an infinite loop.
Oh yeah.
Fine, once fucking sword back, I'll give you the fucking sword back, but the tree's gonna do something to it first.
Okay. On his turn, you watch as he says something under his breath in a language none of you understand,
Mm-hmm.
and he seems to turn to shadow.
Bastard.
Oh, fuck this guy. Fuck this.
And then as his action, radiant energy seems to burst out from his eyes and seep out from his mouth. And Solani and Garrus, you guys hear screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like roughly 100 people dying.
Nice.
who's wanted to play
Excellent.
that type
What?
of ASMR?
Fucking asshole.
And he seems to just light up the room a little bit.
Just a nice, like, campfire glow.
And at the end of his turn, both Rhinoceros Solania and Garrus take 10 points of radiant damage.
No save from that?
No
No.
save.
Ow.
But you do notice it does seem to hurt him a bit.
Ow.
That's right.
All right. turn. It is your turn.
Meow.
Don't fucking know what to do. Sacred Flame didn't seem to do anything to it. Probably doesn't really have a corporeal body to 12 the dead on.
Turn undead.
Yeah, that's an option. I'll fucking try. Yeah. Panic, turn undead.
All right, you turn undead. Has no effect.
Yeah. Well, I know that, but
Now your character knows that.
that doesn't help.
Mhm.
That's it.
It me.
You.
Run back. Stab. Hey, look at
24.
that.
Oh, hang on, gotta scroll down.
It's 24 to hit.
24 does not hit.
What the fuck?
Oh.
Ow.
Disengage, move 5 feet back. That's some bullshit.
That is some bullshit.
Yeah.
One
Also,
person
the
here-
fact that he's like a
and-
shadow now, does that affect his AC?
No.
I'm the one person here who could have done anything to help. I can't do anything because I can't see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Solania's turn.
Gore him! I don't know.
Um. Is it a bonus action to drop out of wild shape?
I think so.
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, it's a bonus action. Okay. Although I don't know if Entangle will work because he's a shadow. What do you guys think?
You can certainly try.
You're not helping. Actually, I have to check that. I think it's indiscriminate. Yeah, it's indiscriminate. Okay. So Solania's just gonna back up 15, provoking attack of opportunity if he takes it.
He does not take it.
Okay. Gonna revert back to Solania. As a bonus action, and then cast Entangle on him. Basically,
Okay.
like that.
Strength save. Okay.
Strength save DC, I believe 16.
It does not matter. I rolled a natural 1.
Okay.
Ah!
He
Yes.
becomes entangled.
Okay. While he is entangled, he is restrained.
Beautiful.
That will be the end of her turn, and she has nothing else to do.
Okay. Gal, it is your turn. You have advantage on attacks against him.
Doesn't matter. I gotta reload my weapon.
Right.
It's I believe reloading your weapon is an attack, so you can make one shot.
Is it at this level?
I believe so.
I don't actually remember. Let me double check that.
Yeah.
Because lightning reload is what lets you do it as a bonus action. I believe until then it is either an action or an attack.
I believe it's an action to reload.
Yeah, I think the lightning reload
lightning
gives
reload
you.
is 15th level.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I believe it gives
definitely
you
can't do that.
bonus or a single attack.
Lightning reload is just reload any firearm as a bonus action.
Oh,
So let me double check everything else.
I mean, I technically could action surge and still shoot.
The weapon
but
can be fired a number of times equal to its reload score before you must spend one attack or one action.
oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, so I can use one attack to reload and then fire one.
Shoot.
Yep.
Good to know. Thank you for the heads up.
Yeah, I did just find that too.
Doesn't matter. I missed.
Well, you have advantage
You have advantage though.
because he's restrained.
Doesn't matter. I said, oh, actually, I hit. I was expecting to miss,
Oh. Yeah, you
Oh.
still miss.
but
Ah,
Jesus.
I missed with the
is
26.
this guy like shielding or something, or what the fuck?
No.
What?
This is ridiculous.
Yes, he has a crazy high AC.
So
Whatever armor this
basically-
is,
And this time is not even ice based.
the only way I can hit him is with a nat 20, basically.
Yep.
Yeah, 'cause the
So
nat 20
then why the fuck do I
automatically.
even try?
So when you
Still
get
hit 'em.
those nat 20s, they do
They do a
damage.
fuck ton
Yeah,
of damage.
and
yeah.
this is the first nat 20 I've had in a month, guys. You know how long it's going to be before I get another one?
Probably a couple rounds here.
Well, the more times you shoot, the shorter that time will become.
Yep. He is restrained.
Yep.
Is the spell that he cast on me concentration boost?
Yes.
He's taken damage since then. Oh,
Yes,
you
he
probably
has.
rolled. Okay, you rolled the saves.
All right, Garrus, it is your turn.
All right.
Fucking trying.
Smackety smack smack smack. At advantage.
Yes.
That misses.
Yep. Wow. 11. Christ. 4 and a 2. Oh. Oh, buddy.
Oh, I'm gonna do this because I can. I'm gonna use the guiding strike, which I can do after I reel.
Okay.
Yep. So
You-
plus 10 for 28.
Yep.
So 28. Nothing.
Double check something. Yeah. As you swing down, it looks like you're gonna hit, and a spectral shield blocks it.
Fuck this guy. Fuck this asshole. And then spiritual weapon at advantage. Which probably also doesn't hit.
Also
Yeah.
misses.
Yeah, because the shield's up until the start of his turn.
Which just so happens to be right
Right
now.
now.
His turn, he looks around at all of you, and with the energy still seeping out of his eyes and mouth, he stops. Like, oh boy. And you watch as the shadow form reverts back. And he's standing there just as a human appearing person. And then he looks around, casts a spell, and the area fills to darkness.
Another one. Still restrained though, right?
He is still restrained.
Yeah,
Fuck.
one can't see him.
More darkness. This guy's an ass.
There, and it is your turn. The spell on you has ended,
Okay.
as he is now concentrating on a different spell.
Yeah.
But I can't see anybody else.
You can now.
Who all can I see?
You can see,
Me.
yeah, you can see Cal.
And then the rest of the room in there is darkness.
Yep, Cal is right on the edge of the door.
Again.
He's standing on the edge.
And he can probably teleport away, too.
If he tries, I'm gonna smack him.
But if
If he teleports, you're not going to.
yeah, you don't have Mage Slayer.
Damn it.
Ugh.
What's going on?
I can't fucking see him. I can't fucking cast anything on him. Second level cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alrighty. Bork, it's your turn.
All right. I'll move 5 feet closer to where he was, and then do a booming blade stab where he was.
Okay. He is still technically restrained, so disadvantage, advantage canceled, so you just
Yes.
normal attack. Alright, that does miss.
Yep. Disengage, and then I'm gonna move over here, and I'm looking for the telescope.
Okay. You get there and you do find the base of the telescope.
Cool. That's my turn.
Alrighty. Solania's turn.
Can Solania see any part of the telescope?
No, it would be covered by the darkness, but she is outside of it currently.
Mm-hmm. Alright. I need the token resized, so it's back to normal Solania size.
Yes, right.
Since Solania is at least aware that he should be here.
Yeah, she can still feel the entangle wrapped
Yeah.
around him.
I'm gonna walk about here. I assume nothing is there.
Yeah, you didn't run into anything.
Okay. Just right there. There. Okay. Am I hit the base of the telescope again, or am I still?
Yep, you would reach, actually. Yep, you would reach the base of the telescope.
Okay. Let's just start. Guess take the dodge action.
Okay.
That'll be Flania's turn.
Okay. Cal, your turn.
I'm just gonna shoot it where he was.
Okay. Just a
Advantage
normal
and
roll.
disadvantage, so back to regular.
Because you would have advantage, but then there's disadvantage.
Yeah, well, unless I get a nat 20, I'm gonna miss, so.
Both do miss. Alright. Garrus, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith, just in case.
Okay.
So I'm 22 to hit.
Oh, I also did forget, at the end of his turn, You would have taken 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay, so going to a lot.
Yeah.
Smack with the conduit. Miss and miss.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I'm
Anything
taking
else
that
for you
armor. No, that's it.
You're still gonna stay there?
I mean, I want to stay within melee range in case some shit pops off.
Okay.
Like he escapes and then tries to run.
On his turn, Solania does feel the grasp on him fail.
Okay.
And then Cal and Theron, you guys see him emerge from the darkness over here. And he looks over at you two and just says, "Didn't mean to do it. It wasn't my fault. Make it stop."
Let's stop fighting!
Then lay down your weapons and we'll work this out.
Make a persuasion check. I'll give you advantage.
Thank God.
Oh. Okay.
2 8s? Seriously?
All right.
I tried, guys.
He looks over at you, Cal. Just says, "That's not the way to do it." And I need you to make a con save.
You go, what? You cut out for anybody else?
He said make a con save.
Okay.
So it probably still hits me.
Yes, it does. And you take
Save DC is 19.
you take 10 points. What is this? Poison damage. And I need you to roll 1d8. Sorry, 1d4.
God damn it.
I read that wrong. 4. Okay. You move here.
Of course.
And as you begin moving, you also feel this burning sensation as you take 20 points of radiant damage.
What the fuck?
Theron, it is your turn.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Not even that fucking whole person. One thing I probably can do is I'll just fucking counterspell. How are we supposed to help you if you refuse to help us by laying down your arms?
Break the telescope.
Thank you. Not knowing exactly where the telescope is, but presuming it's somewhere in the darkness.
You would be able to see it barely over the top.
Okay,
You see like the tip of it poking out.
okay. So I guess I'll just fucking dash action to get here.
Okay.
It'll be my turn.
Alright. Fork, it's your turn.
Wait. No, never mind. I'll do it next turn.
Okay.
All right. I will feel my way up to the telescope.
Okay.
Find.
Right there.
Yeah. Is this one of those telescopes where like the small end is like on the perfect end of it, or is it one of those things where it's on the side?
It would be on the side.
Shit. Um. This would be a good time to have some dynamite right now.
Yeah.
If only we had explosives.
Look,
I have explosives, just not dynamite.
best I got is heat metal, bud.
Better call in the Boom Boom Squad.
We
Oh,
are
We
the
are
Boom Boom
that squad.
Oh shit.
I mean, he's the guy that makes the boo booms. I mean, come on. Still not gonna help us.
I should have been making concentration saves because I was still concentrating on fucking enhanceability. But
Oh yeah, that's.
I'm sure that's faded by now.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel like
yeah.
if I had enhanceability on, I would have thought of going after the telescope a lot sooner.
Oh well.
Good way to
Yeah,
play
you-
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's when the telescope has an AC of 40.
Mhm.
No, it's not that bad. It's only 36.
Can
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like?
Spelled out of Lich Draskite.
Can I like
And Cthulhu Metal.
dump all the gunpowder out of my firecrackers to be basically the same thing as dynamite, and then light that on fire?
I'd say it'd probably take you a couple turns.
I guess I'll do the first part of that,
Okay.
and then I'll do the rest next turn, unless Theron does something that will fix it. So yeah, just
And you start pouring out gunpowder.
yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. Keeping in mind, you guys can't see him do. So...
Yeah, I know.
You just hear like ripping and pouring.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
probably
right.
just the sound of ripping and slight
Ripping
muttering.
and a tearing. Ripping and a tearing.
All right. Solania's turn.
Fuck. I almost wish I wouldn't have fucking shifted out. Although, acid damage is still fine. So about where, just walk here, telescope. Yes, no.
Yes.
Okay. I assume there's a part that Solani can reach then.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna do that. Just start ripping into it with claws of acid.
Okay. Yeah,
If
it's
16
AC,
hits,
17.
and
Okay.
so you feel some of it melt away at the tips.
Good.
Mhm.
That's it. I think. Yeah, I don't have anything that can deal damage as a bonus action.
All right, Cal, your turn.
I can't quite see the telescope from where I'm at, right?
You can see like
You
the
can
tip
see
of it.
the tip. Well, from your angle, because you're much shorter, you cannot.
Well, then there's no point in me doing anything.
Yep. But you do know if you take a step forward, he's off to your side.
Yeah, but I don't want to kill him, and I don't want to waste any more freaking bullets, so I'm just going to stay right where I am and reload the 3 out of 4 shells in my gun.
Reload, dodge action, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Well, I'll just reload.
Yeah, because that takes your action if you're not attacking.
Yeah. And I'll stay in the way of the door.
Okay.
All right.
Here's your turn.
Because I'm
Moving
sure
up.
shooting that telescope wouldn't do anything with a gun anyway. We just bounce
That-
off the metal side.
Is that about where the telescope is?
No, you would have to get here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll kind of
Is that within hitting range?
That's the telescope.
All right.
Okay, that's good to know.
That is
Yeah,
within
that's within hitting range.
Yep.
Okay.
Unless your reach is 2 feet.
So if he's hitting an inanimate object, does it still heal?
No.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was like, you might want to switch to something else in that case.
Yeah, 23 hits. It does deal the slashing damage. And the
Lightning
lightning
damage.
damage.
Of course, but I'm not hitting something living.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Uh,
You deal a good
and
chunk of damage to it.
15.
Yeah.
Moving my spiritual weapon up. Also having that smack.
Yeah,
All right. 17 hits for 9 damage.
not a bad idea. However, now it's his turn.
Yes, it is.
Right.
And then fireball from behind because he betrayed us.
All right. Cal, you see him look over at you, standing in the doorway. And then he looks up into the sky and disappears.
Of course.
He teleported straight up.
From what you would expect.
500 feet?
Maybe.
That might hurt on the way down.
It is, the roof is 20 feet above him. 25 feet, technically.
Does Cog see him?
Cog would see him appear.
All right. Cog will stealth and watch from a distance.
Okay. Go ahead and roll stealth for Cog.
$18.
Okay. Cog sees him move over to the edge of the roof, and then kind of sort of carefully climb down, and then begin running off.
Of course, he fucking duped us.
Cog will stealthily follow.
Okay.
Maybe.
Getting that fucking armor.
You guys are out of combat. After a couple rounds, you do manage to destroy the telescope.
Yeah, fair.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask if anybody knows exactly where he went.
Yeah, Cog's on his trail right now. He went that way.
And we need to go because we need to stop him.
Yes,
Yep.
let us go.
Yep, pumping 30 points of lay on hands into myself.
Yeah.
And we
follow.
make chase.
Making chase.
Run!
The fastest of chases. I do have a horse.
Yeah,
if you'd like.
Yakety Sax just starts playing.
I mean, if the telescope is destroyed, I don't imagine Cog notices any change in his demeanor.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, he duped us.
Yeah, I figured.
Well, I was going to blow up that telescope anyway.
So now you just dumped out all your firecrackers for no point.
No, we blew up the telescope. I just said I was going to do that anyway.
Alright. God, I'm taking the armor once we get him.
Good luck.
Chase, all the chase is happening.
Okay.
Running in the 90s.
So you guys make chase after him. You guys follow behind. He is moving very quickly.
Oh shit! I forgot Selenia has 10 more feet of movement when she's watching.
Yep.
No, it didn't really matter at that point. In any point in that.
Well, I'm lagging behind because I've only got 25 feet.
I mean,
Mhm.
the assumption is in chase scenarios, Theron will.
I'll hop on the
Use
back of that harness.
Yeah. Yeah. Theron will
Use-
assist in such endeavors.
Use the baby Bjorn.
All right.
No, it's the back one. So that Theron doesn't have to worry about hitting Cal with a warhammer, and Cal can actually
Aim.
aim and also jump down if things happen.
Mhm.
and he doesn't want to be on Theron anymore.
Yep, I'm up strapped in, just holding tight.
Yeah.
So I do need Cog to make a perception check.
Son of a
Oh,
bitch.
all right. What's this guy smell like?
Darkness and self-regret.
Currently like sweat and anger.
All right. So, following that scent of sweat and anger will give Cog advantage.
Okay.
He smells. He smells like fresh ground metal shavings after creating all that.
He
ash.
has a keen sense of smell. 19.
Smells like the inside of a Hot Topic.
It's a good thing I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cog is able to keep chase. Following for, I'd say, probably about 2 hours. As he dips from the
Goddamn.
city.
Why
Oh,
does
he left the
everybody just-
city
Why
entirely.
does everybody just leave the city whenever we try to catch them?
Because they're all cameras. In what direction is he going?
East.
That's not. Is that towards Amon?
No,
No.
Iman's
No,
west.
no, that's towards.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, he is going west. My
Okay.
bad.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah. I was like, wait, is he also going back to Athariel?
Got my directions mixed up.
No, Fario would have been north.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like, is he going to Stillben? Why the fuck is he going to Stillben?
Who goes to
He's
Stillben?
going west.
There's
Yeah,
not even
yeah.
a road to Stillben. You have to take a fucking boat.
If he was going east, but is he going west toward Amon?
I like how we're like, why the fuck would he go there?
Well, you
As
get
he
out.
gets out of the city, Cog does watch for, as soon as I can find it.
I like how we're just
Watch
critiquing his
for-
choice of direction.
You watch as he stops, slows down a little bit so he's no longer dashing, begins casting a spell, which lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh, he casts a spell for 10 minutes?
Yep.
Okay.
Can you
A
can you
horse
do
appears.
spells? Can you do spells through your familiar?
No.
Damn it, you're not that type of caster.
Well, I could, but I don't have any touch spells. I can only do
Yeah.
touch spells. Plus, I would have
Okay.
to be within 100 feet of Cog.
Yeah.
to do it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Cog's way out there.
You said a portal appeared?
No, a
Horse.
horse appears.
Horse.
A
Yeah, he's-
horse.
Cast
the
on
old-
speed.
He did the old fine steed like I did.
Gotcha. I wasn't sure if he was casting Find Steed or Teleportation Circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he cast Fine Steed, and then
Alright.
he gets on his horse and begins riding off.
Well, that's faster than
Any of us.
Cog can follow. So,
I mean, we
Yeah.
know where he's going.
Well, we know the
not
direction.
necessarily.
he's going.
We know one of 4 cities if he's going to a city where he's going.
Yeah, if he's not hiding out somewhere else.
2 of which are within our republic, and 1 of which is a reputable place.
So he's probably going to the place that's neither of those.
It's gonna be real funny if we go to Craghammer and we just like run into him on the street.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Damn it, you picked up my trail.
Yes.
Again.
Yes, we did.
I mean, yeah. Theron
No
has,
other reason.
Theron has some sway there. You know, not much, like, at all. But people know him there.
All
I
right.
can actually get all of the All-Hammer clergy to descend on his bitch ass. No.
We are
No,
coming
no.
for you.
Yeah. It's just a giant legion of dwarves.
He could be going to Kaimel.
Could go really anywhere.
And then we spend 10 sessions in Kaimo trying to find this motherfucker.
Just to find out he's not there.
It doesn't matter anymore. He's outside our jurisdiction.
Oh yeah, true. Legally, we can't arrest him anywhere else, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we could kill him out in, like, the wild, but, like...
In a city itself.
Yeah.
Legally, we can't do anything.
Yeah, it's
Here.
not like our jobs are on the line. Oh, wait. Mine may be.
Winston, it's just like, you'll be hearing from me in your next performance evaluation.
Well, I'll be going to talk to my superiors about exactly what happened. File my report.
Your superiors, as in Winston.
Well, yeah, everybody else and, anybody that has any more authority, and I have to file a report and all that fun bullshit, so. Any of the bureaucrats that need to know what's happened.
We might want to search whatever remains in his house, see if there's anything more we can find.
Oh yeah, searching.
Well, I'm sure I would have a whole bunch of guards tear that place apart.
Well,
That's
I already
fine.
have his journal plus that other book that he was writing in, so
We don't
we
know
can
what
we
else
can look, but it didn't look like there was much else in his house that
That-
seemed important.
That very well may be the case, but
Either way, I'm sure the guards would go confiscate anything that they could find at his place. Once I
Right.
inform them and file my report and tell them exactly what happened with him, I'm sure they'd want to go search in the house anyway, so. Well, looks like I
Sporik is
gotta go
going
find
to
face the music.
turn to Solania and ask her during the investigation, when she was looking into his position at the university, was he the only person that did astronomy stuff, or were there others too?
She would know that he's the main head in charge.
Right.
It's like, but there are 3 other professors that teach astronomy.
All right. Well,
let's go ask questions.
I'm gonna want to talk to them about this warlock.
It's Warlock Constellation.
Constellation. And also, I'm also going to want to see if there's some way I can easily translate these books.
I mean, can't really help you there, I don't think.
Well, we have a surplus of money now, and I know for a fact there's a magical item that will just let me cast comprehend languages at will.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you go to the college.
Yep.
To find the professors. Thankfully, it is in the middle of the day, so.
Right.
You go there. You do find 2 of them teaching, but one of them, because they teach other things too.
Sure.
It's not their sole focus.
They're like
One of them
TAs.
Exactly. And
Grad
one of them
students.
is currently free to speak
Alright.
with you. So, this would be... Yeah, this would be the female. It's currently...
The female.
The female. The only one.
Alright, let's go talk to the female.
Yep. She introduces herself as Emily Tinkerton.
Sorry, Emily what?
Tinkerton.
Pinkerton?
Tinker.
Tinker.
Oh, Tinkerton. Okay.
Yep. She is a
Yes,
gnome.
it's much easier to hear people when you all talk at once.
Yes. But she is a gnome.
Oh, alright.
So you are all invited into her rather small office. Thankfully, there's enough seating for all of them.
That's impressive.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. 4
You
chairs.
walk in and you move around and all these. Sorry, I had to accommodate. So I hear you're interested in astronomy.
Kinda, yeah. We're following up some leads on a missing persons case.
Oh. Is this
First
about
of
the students?
it is. How well did you know Professor what's his name it?
Insert important
Who-
NPC name here.
Exactly. I don't remember what his
Yeah.
name was because I don't think
Solania would fill you in. He is. It's Dr. Zygon.
Yeah, that's it. Dr. Zygon. How well did you know Dr. Zygon?
Very well, actually. We've been teaching together for about 8 years.
All right. Uh I'm just gonna be inciting like everything she says. You just want me to roll like one check for the whole conversation.
Just roll one check for the conversation.
I would be
Anybody-
inside too.
Cool.
Insight indeed.
Dirty 20.
Motherfucker.
Okay. I will let you know if she says anything that.
Should I say Solania more?
Tell me, what do you know about the Warlock constellation?
The Warlock constellation is a strange one, definitely. Usually, the people that study that
What's going on for Solania? Yeah,
tend to be a little more adventurous in their studies, I guess is the way of putting it. The first person that ever discovered that, or at least named that constellation, was kind of a lunatic. But he wasn't always that way. So who knows what happened with that?
Interesting. And what do you know about the specific stars within that constellation?
Well, they all burn very bright. Or at least they, some of them did before dying off. There's only one current living star in that constellation, which is the one that's makes up the tip of the rod.
And what's the name of that star? I was having a hard time finding that information.
It actually, to my knowledge, hasn't been named yet.
Really?
Yeah, unless somebody's named it, and I just am not aware of it. But none of my studies, I don't typically study that constellation apart from general knowledge on it. So I'm not exactly an expert on anything, but I know Dr. Zygon was the one mainly in charge of any teachings on that exact constellation.
Interesting. I'll take out his journal and I'll just open to like a random page and say, "Oh wait, can you read this?"
I can't, but I recognize the language. It's
What
written in
language is?
Celestial, which is usually Dr. Zygon's preferred writing technique.
Interesting. All right.
I know one of the other astronomy professors does at least understand the language. So if you're looking for some kind of translator, that could be a good person to talk to.
We'll keep that in mind.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any other
Oh,
questions I can answer?
does Dr. Zygon have any other responsibilities or properties outside the city?
Not really. As far as responsibilities are concerned, I know that he does have at least a smaller laboratory somewhere.
Do you know where Dr. Zygon is originally from?
No, I don't.
Hmm. Do you know someone who might know? Someone who's known him longer than you have?
Not that I can think of. He doesn't have any family. As far as I know, I'm the only person that's really known him beyond a couple years.
Hmm. I look to the others. You guys have any other questions?
I was wondering, you've known him for several years. Did he have any other plans outside of the astronomy, like travel plans or anything? Anywhere he was planning to go?
I guess you could always say that. He it always sounded weird, but he always told me that one day he was going to
Gonna go what?
go to the stars.
Go to.
And it was odd. But it's everybody's got their wild fantasies.
So like no vacation plans or anything?
Not really. Between here and his other laboratory, it doesn't really go a whole lot places. But he does live not too far from here. I know he's not made it in, at least for the past couple hours. So you're more than welcome to go visit him.
He has another laboratory?
Yeah, it's to the west of here.
Have you been there?
No, I haven't. He doesn't really invite people out there.
Okay.
Do you know at least where it is, though?
I'm guessing it's somewhere around Kymel.
Kymel, alright.
Possibly where he went.
How long has the professor been studying this star?
Well, he studies more than just one star. He studies the entire.
Well, yes, but
It's been, say, it's been a major focus of his for the last 5 years or so.
did he seem to maybe behave differently after he discovered this star? Did it become maybe possibly more of a obsessive focus?
A little bit, but like nothing concerning. Everybody has their, you know, we all teach. Everybody's got something that they cling to. Seem to be a little bit more excited about. He just kind of seemed to get a little more excited. Most people about this, you know, this glorious thing we call astronomy.
Mm-hmm.
But he was acting a little more odd as it got closer, and then those students of his disappeared, and he seemed very upset about it. He wouldn't talk about it at all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, naturally, traumatic event.
Yeah. Oh, he won't really say much about the event, but he was there for it, so who knows? Maybe you can ask him about what that's about.
Mm-hmm.
Which one of the other two astronomy teachers was the one who understands celestial?
Oh, that would be Dr. Mitch.
Dr. Mitch.
Well, if there's no other questions I can answer for you,
Mm-hmm.
should get back to work.
Mhm.
Would you say that we've gotten enough information?
I don't have any. I
No?
don't have any more questions.
I'm good.
Cal, anything you'd like to ask?
Nope.
All right. Seeing ourselves out then.
Thank you for your time, Professor Tinkerton.
Thank you for visiting. Always nice to have people stop by.
Please, if you hear anything about Dr. Zygon, please let the city guard know.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I would imagine I'll be seeing him tonight for class.
Just internally, Theron's like,
I'm not saying a word.
yeah. Theron's not saying anything. It's just the internal.
I missed that. Seeing him tonight for what?
For
For
class.
class. Because he
Oh.
teaches at night.
Is it?
Well, Cal would just say, I have a feeling he's probably not going to show up tonight, but if you do see him, please alert the guard. And don't let him know you're alerting the guard.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Your insight check, Svark, would reveal she's not sure what to think of that.
I'll just say, so that she's not uncertain about our motives. I'll say we have reason to believe that he might have had something to do with his students disappearing.
Oh, that would be terrible. I will alert you if I see him.
Thank you.
And I don't think she'd be that suspicious considering that I probably would have said that I was a guard captain when we were out.
Yeah.
So,
I think
But there's also a lot of corruption in this city.
yeah, true.
as
What?
we can tell,
Yeah, both before and after we showed up.
and still,
That's what I meant by after.
All right, so you guys gonna wait around for Dr. Mitch frees up from class?
No, I think I'm just going to go. I think it'd be easier just to buy the item and then translate it ourselves. That way, if like we don't have to wait on someone else to read it and then explain it to us, we can just figure it out ourselves.
yeah, and if anything gets lost in translation, it's the translator's fault.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, then we would also have an item that we could use anytime
Mm-hmm.
we need to translate something.
Sure thing. You guys are going down to Gilmore's Glorious Good.
Gilmore's.
Glorious goods.
They
Good
are. I'd
services.
be reporting in and all my information and everything.
Yeah, so 3 of us are going.
Okay.
Yes.
So we'll start with the magic item. You go to Gilmore's. You. How of comprehend languages is uncommon, I believe.
It is uncommon, yes.
So you would get charged 400 gold.
Mm-hmm.
400. That seems like a lot.
Do you want me to try and get that price down?
Sure, yeah, you're better at it than I am.
All right.
All right, go ahead and make a persuasion check.
Totally isn't gonna backfire. 22.
Hey, nice.
Goes down to 350.
Yes.
Alright.
Still 50 gold.
Saving 50 gold.
Alright. I'll do 350.
Hey, you're gonna get you're probably gonna get for around the base price.
Maybe.
We've got like what, several thousand gold left?
I suppose.
Unless you've been embezzling.
Not maliciously.
Oh, you're just making your 401k?
Okay. You have your helmet. Are you going back to the estate to read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Seeing as it will take a long time to read.
Mm-hmm. Do you think he would
1 minute
actually...
per page.
Do y'all actually think he'd be an idiot and, come back to town to teach?
No.
Well, if you think there's a chance that it might happen, you can always just sit in on his class.
I mean, Cal could always send somebody to sit in on his class.
Hey man, it was your idea.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there.
Well, anyway, how important is it that we figure this whole mystery out now that he's left the city? 'Cause I still need some crafting to be done.
I mean, I'm not fond of a guy just, crazy, incredibly powerful, wandering around the friggin' country, obsessed with stars. But if it's that important to you, go ahead.
It's been extremely important to me. So, I will. Would anyone else like to use the helmet to... It's just that important?
I'll look through it. I got nothing better to do with them. Unless anybody else wants to offer that up their free time.
I'm not really doing anything at the current moment.
Just pass the helm and the book over the Theron.
Okay.
Which book are you passing?
I mean, I'll give them both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. No point in holding on to.
Absolutely. So you get both books. One of them is a lot heavier than the other.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just a touch.
Just a skosh heavier.
Just a bit.
Although granted, weight for you is a non-factor.
I mean, to be fair, my carrying capacity is like 600 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, the book is 20. It's not that big of a deal. doesn't mean quite as much to me as it does to like Sphoric.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Plus, I'm not going to be carrying it at all times. While I'm reading this book, what am I finding out?
Well, I want to figure out what everybody else is. I know
Well-
Sphoric's crafting.
What kind of what?
I'll take the time to go back and do some investigation of that house on top of my regular duties as
Going
a
back to the house?
master. I'm gonna do some searching, yeah.
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Oh god.
You asked.
Yeah,
You
I'm
asked
gonna,
for it.
I'm gonna regret it too.
Maybe.
13.
You don't find anything in the house.
Alright. I'm assuming that the armor that was in the closet was what he was wearing, so
Yeah.
that's gone.
Hey, you're assuming, but you don't even find the closet.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know where that closet is.
Yep. Sphoric
Only
didn't
one
tell
does
you it
is
was there
Sphoric.
either.
Alright.
Yeah, it just seems like everything is same as when you left it. All right. So Cal's doing his report stuff. That's gonna take a long time. Spark is crafting. So Theron,
Yay!
as you, which book are you reading first?
So we have the journal and then the heavy book.
Yep. The rock cover.
I'm gonna do the journal first.
You read through the journal. Albeit very slowly, the
Yes.
first half of the book or so. This journal details findings with this particular star and the constellation overall. He notes that when he first discovered the star, it was the brightest star in the constellation, and then he notes this presence of this dark ball forming in the center,
Mhm.
shining through. He notes curiosity with that because realistically, that's not scientifically possible.
Mhm.
And then you notice that his tone changes about halfway through, and he starts discussing how this dark mass is making the known universe toward the current solar system, consuming bright stars along the way, essentially growing in size. And that whatever this entity is, it's very powerful and seems to be some kind of deity, albeit an unknown one.
Some kind of what?
Deity.
Okay.
At least for what he notes it for.
Mhm.
And then his tone changes back afterward, and he describes how looking at this mass seems to alter the mind temporarily and make you susceptible to think that it's something beyond what it actually is, which is a form of chaos, uncontrolled destruction. Before tone changes back again, saying that the entity wishes a sacrifice to be made to appease it and
Okay.
keep
So
it
is
drawing
is
close.
the tone shift like how is the tone shift? Does it go from like clinical to reverential or like
Sorry, what was that?
fuck?
Ah, Discord.
What kind of tone shift is it? Is it like scientific to like reverential?
Yeah, kinda. It's like basically from it has one way of like it's, to be more specific, it's from basically worshiping this entity to fearing this entity.
Okay. Okay, so from reverential to okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So it goes back and forth between rationality and insanity.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. Then the sacrifice Theron can presume is probably what those students were for.
Probably. Although you do find the last entry in the journal is the you're guessing the aftermath of the sacrifice, being the fearful state of mind where he goes on to explain how he didn't want to do it, but that there was some force controlling him for it. And when he tried to turn away, by the time that he was able to look back, it was done.
Okay.
And then the other book goes over. It's more of just an actual like study log where he describes each star that he studied and everything with them, leaving out anything about the star XLR.
Okay.
No, not as important, but very heavy. It does also note that the cover of the book itself is made from a piece of meteorite.
Oh, god damn it. Is that why his fucking AC was so high? Because his armor was made out of meteorite too?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Fucking bastard. He's got to be strong as fuck. Or otherwise has some way to displace all that fucking weight. Okay. That makes things difficult. But that also definitely does implicate him in doing it, even if it was seemingly unwilling. Now, who would I tell? I mean, the person who I'd probably want to tell isn't really here.
Could he? Would have thought, since you're a smith, wouldn't you be able to figure out a way around that armor?
I didn't really get to see it that well. Total, I saw it for like a turn. Why is my internet so shit?
Okay, so it's not just you.
No.
My Discord is dying right now.
Same here.
Yeah.
Everybody maybe disconnect and reconnect. See if it
Yeah.
comes out.
Sure.
Okay, that seems to be better.
That was weird, yeah.
Yep. Just
Yeah.
just spitballing here. Say a smith had access to a sample of the metal. Would you,
Well-
be willing to run experiments on that piece?
Well, the thing is that it seems to be rock, not metal. Which, while I probably still could, I also... This is the only sample that I have,
Also
is
true.
this book. And even if I could figure out its properties, I don't know what else he's done to the armor to treat it.
Also true.
Because it's very possible that it's also magically enhanced. Because it's just this cover is 20 pounds. A full suit of armor of that is going to be fucking hilariously heavy.
Someone had to have made that.
It's very possible he did it himself.
Solania would pipe up and say, maybe it was a gift.
She packed
From
up
the
this...
thing?
Oh, okay. I just didn't catch what Josh said then.
And she says, maybe it's a gift. Like, she's gotten gifts from Afario, who is also somebody of significant
I
power.
suppose that's possible. I don't know. I can't really run many tests on this. I'm not a scientific sort. I don't know. Maybe Sword could also do something, help us figure it out more. I don't know.
Well, when I'm not working, I'll keep an eye on his class and the teaches.
It does seem that he is obviously not 100% in control of himself. The larger book is really nothing worth noting. Simply analyzations of the stars in the sky. Although omitting this star that he's found. The journal does detail more on the star that he's found. The tone switches. At some points it is revering the star and whatever is inside of it. At other points it's terrified of what it is. He definitely did have a hand in his students going missing. It was apparently a sacrifice, one he didn't want to do, but one that he could not stop. And it seems that whatever it is might be getting closer. It seems to be devouring stars.
That's not good. I'm gonna keep an eye on the classroom in case you said he's not fully in control. So,
well, I think at this point he understands that he is likely not going to be able to return very quickly.
Granted,
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to detail how to reverse the effects, but the star does seem to have some sort of property that induces feelings of reverence towards it. With how long he's been observing it, and with statements said before, it seems like even very limited exposure could cause it. Some sort of obsession, and repeated contacting with it might increase that.
Lucky Mike didn't get hurt by it.
What's that?
Said Mike looked at it through the telescope. Luckily, he didn't get affected by it.
Yeah.
Yeah, funnily enough, I actually should have had advantage on that too because of gnomish cunning, but I totally forgot.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yep, gotta remember that shit. Our best lead is that he might have a laboratory out towards Kaimal. But at that point, we're not really doing it for Western, we're doing it to satisfy our own curiosities.
Yeah, this seems a bit over our head. I think we should pass it on.
Unfortunately. As much as I don't relish the fact of somebody like that just gallivanting about. He didn't want to kill us, and that's why he didn't. At least, what I think.
And hey, maybe he wasn't fucking with us, and destroying the telescope actually did help. Maybe not completely. Maybe he's still under this thing's influence a bit, but
It could be possible that he can't witness it in clear enough picture for it to affect him further.
exactly.
And we don't know if it requires constant viewing in order to maintain its effect.
Well, we shall see.
Even though he seemed to be surrounded by a lot of you, at least. Maybe, I don't know. As soon as he saw me, he casted a spell, and something appeared to me. Dark thing with suns for eyes. I couldn't move, and I couldn't do anything to it. I don't know if I was still present, or if I had been banished.
You were still in the room, just rather fearful of whatever the fuck it was. Anyway, I'll probably keep an eye on the class just in case.
How much longer do you have before you're finished work?
Just a few more days now.
And then what will we be doing?
Then we go on the next stage, which will take us north near Craghammer.
Yep.
Let me see.
So that will take us close to Kymel, but like I said, I feel like this is a little over our heads.
I'm inclined to agree. While I do want to resolve this, I don't want to dive headfirst into death.
Also, to be fair, the expedition is also very close to death.
Who knows?
Yes,
Maybe we'll find
but-
something below that will help us deal with what's above.
Perhaps.
The thing is that we don't, well, I don't know what awaits us there in Winterlock. I assume you know more than I do therefore, considering this is your personal quest.
I have
But-
some idea, but not. I don't know everything.
In any case, it's probably a safer bet than attempting to resolve this issue. Like I said, I don't relish the fact that we're going to leave this, but what good is us investigating it if we end up dying on the way?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what he did, but just the very act of casting it. I don't know. I don't know specifically what happened, but I definitely could feel my mind losing something. Grip on reality, maybe. I don't know.
Josh, based off his description of the spell that was cast on him, could I possibly find out what happened to him?
Sure, make an Arcana check.
All right.
It's the thing is just like, if he hadn't broken concentration, the next thing I would have done was make a hammer attack, and I know that spell that triggers it again.
Yeah, based on your Arcana check, the save was DC 16. You would recognize this as one of the more powerful spells that you've at least heard of, known as Mental Prison.
Yeah, that was some high-level illusion magic there, bud.
That doesn't surprise me. I don't know what would have happened if it had been allowed to take its course. As soon as it happened, not as soon, but as quickly as it had happened, it was then over. As I assume that he did something else that required his full attentions. But I suppose it was a wise move, taking out the only proven spellcaster there at the time. Maybe I don't know what the lot of you did between when he did it to me and when it ended. I don't know if we'd want to turn this into anybody or if we should keep it for ourselves.
I mean, the information probably should go up the chain of command. At least Cal's.
Yes. We should at least make them aware of what we found. It's just a matter of who else might need to be informed.
If Solania is still there, she would say she would probably want to take that information to the rest of her investigation team.
Mm-hmm.
At least all the people she works with, too.
Yeah. Yeah, so take it out to Cal and Solania's superiors. Even though it all, even though they both lead to the same endpoint, but
Yeah, either way. It's good.
Yeah.
The more people know about it, the better.
right. So I guess just hand them off to Solania with
And it is mostly her responsibility for investigation.
hand them off to Solania with, I guess, might be good to have a written accord of what's in there in a language that is actually readable.
Write down to translate what we got.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other thing you do notice too that I forgot to point out, in Celestial,
Mm-hmm.
everything rhymes. So you basically read one massive poem.
Mm-hmm.
That's unnerving.
Yeah.
And it kind of lends itself to that supernatural quality it has.
Yep.
Because Celestial also typically sounds like somebody's singing when spoken.
Yep.
So it makes sense for it to also write and rhyme. If they do have anybody that understands Celestial, they'll probably get a better impression of what it means. Translations are never exactly perfect. So yeah. Just make a translation of both over the course of probably another day. And then have it all be sent to at least the investigator.
For sure. So Solania waits for your translation
Mhm.
and then takes it off. I would say it would probably take you about a day apiece per book.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Garrus, as you're sitting in on the class, you find out the first night class is canceled as the doctor isn't in. Same with the second night.
Okay, so he's not going to be an idiot.
Are you going in on the third night, or are you? We got Spork still crafting. Solania is now gone to speak with the investigator and the team.
I mean,
Gal is doing Gal stuff.
Whatever free time, I will keep an eye on it to some degree.
Okay.
Just in case.
I think Cal would have at least one of the guards check in on every one of his classes that he's supposed to be showing up at.
Yeah,
Okay.
just have someone check in.
Okay.
Just in
Either subtly or, in full gear. Probably more subtly.
Okay.
Dressed like a student, not like a guard.
On the third evening, class is in session. And Garrus, as you're waiting in the classroom with a undercover city watchman, he does show up for class.
some
Oh shit.
some Jump Street type shit. Just go through the lecture, keep an eye on him. Question: is the cat nearby?
The cat?
The flying cat.
Cog.
Oh, it's Cog.
That's up to Spork.
Yeah.
Nope. I need him.
Alright.
All right. So you go through the lecture. He seems fine. He speaks on different constellations, not about the Warlock constellation.
Okay.
He talks about varying stars, and at the end of his lecture, he talks about. Go ahead and make an insight check.
Alright.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I was like, does he seem to notice Garrus?
Okay. He gives this lecture, and with your insight, it sounds like a hidden warning. He talks about this basically galactic presence that seems to be approaching, but he phrases it more as a the end of the earth if we don't,
Like a
change our ways.
like a
It is
hypothetical.
more like a hypothetical teaching, but you, with your with your dirty 20, you're able to insight through, and he's trying to give a warning, but seems like he can't actually give a warning. So he's trying to mask it under clues.
Yeah, he's giving it in metaphor, basically.
Yep. As a hypothetical end of the Earth scenario by some otherworldly entity that you're guessing is closer than anybody can imagine.
Mm-hmm.
Gee, I
And he
wonder who it could be.
ends his lecture by saying that most of the time stars are studied through telescopes, and when you view a star in the sky, depending on how far away it is, the light that's shining through could be 1,000 years old, it could be a few thousand years old, it could be 1,000,000 years old. But things have changed since that time.
Well, Ryan, you got your cosmic horror.
Yeah, I was like, fuck. Because now I don't know if it's who I think it is, and I don't think it is because Pharaoh's no longer a part of this, but fuck.
Just because Pharaoh is no longer a part of it doesn't mean it's no longer in the world.
That's true, because, yeah, with Pharaoh there were seeds of things to come that might be. That's fair.
Gonna take that information in. Continue keeping an eye on him.
At the end of his lecture, some of the students come up and chat with him. He seems in the right state of mind. He doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary. And he doesn't seem to notice who you are.
Yep. After the class, reconvene with the guard in the hall. Tell him to keep an eye on the professor in case any changes in mood or state of mind happen.
All right.
Alright.
All right.
Oh God, the guard is Matthew McConaughey. We're all fucked.
I'll I'll reconvene with the others, tell them they showed up, and relay the hypothetical scenario that is actually just a warning encoded.
Hmm.
Man, I'm never gonna get my expedition.
Yeah, you will. Oh, but before that, Cal gets kidnapped.
Everything that can go wrong will go wrong, damn it.
Pretty much.
All right, well, what are we gonna do about this?
I don't know, probably do some continued observation on his part. Keep an eye on that professor. I don't trust somebody who just appears up right as rain the next few days. After trying to kill somebody a couple days prior.
So what's the plan?
Yeah, what is the plan?
That is a great question.
If I was smarter, maybe I'd understand what half this shit means. As it stands now, something as big is out there, and it might want to eat us. How far away it is, apparently we don't even know.
Closer than you think.
A lot of things are closer than you think.
Yeah, so anywhere from 2 seconds ago to 100,000 years from now.
What's time now?
Somewhere in between there, I'm guessing.
Which means
Oh,
worrying about it too much isn't good for us.
So we should just live our lives and forget it ever happened.
Probably.
Yeah. And, you know, when it descends upon us and incinerates the world, I'll keep that in mind.
Perfect.
So I guess proceed with the expedition as usual then.
Hooray!
I think at least have the guards keep an eye on him.
If the world's gonna end, I would prefer to find out what's down there before it does.
Who knows? Maybe what's down there might help us prevent it. Maybe.
Where have I heard that before?
Ooh.
I said that 3 days ago. Like, you paraphrased, but still, it was basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let's proceed with plans as usual.
I Do the last of the crafting needed for the last amulet.
Okay, and you complete it.
Does Cal still have a job?
Yes.
Oh, good. Does Solania still have a job?
Yes.
Oh, good.
You guys did your job.
Is Omri still missing?
Yes.
Good. Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's disconcerting.
But I mean, it's Omri.
I feel like she would have left a note though if she like.
Yes,
left.
it's Omri. That means that it could be anywhere from she's now living out in the woods as a happy individual, or
Maybe,
she's dead on the side of the road.
maybe we can check her room, knock on the door, see if she left a note.
Sure. Let's do that.
Alright.
Check all the places that she normally would sleep in. So basically, kitchen table, bedroom, wine cellar.
Aw man, I was gonna say
Any-
I'll check the liquor cabinet, but you beat me to it.
Yeah.
Every-
Anywhere that is
Anywhere that
Basically
she would,
anywhere that alcohol-
anywhere she's known to fall asleep at.
Any alcohol serving establishment in a 5-mile radius.
Check all the alleyways. Check all the bars. Check...
Yeah.
Check
That's
Winston's
not good.
bedroom.
So you go into her room, find all of her stuff is gone, and you do find a note.
Oh.
Fuck y'all, I'm leaving! Bye, Sonia, I'll miss you.
What does the note say?
The note says that she's grateful for your companionship, most of you, that she would call friends, and that hopefully, she plans on keeping low for a little while. Hopefully, if things work out, she can get away, and potentially help you guys out if you need it.
Oh my god.
So
Basically
the one
says
she
that
calls
she's
friends.
gonna be- yeah, she basically says that she's going back to stay with her family for a while, and then plans on coming back to Western to stay with Winston.
So basically,
Guys.
the only person she's wishing well is Solania.
Basically.
yeah. Yeah, Theron just looks at the
Maybe
note,
Cal, maybe Theron, definitely not Garrus and Svork.
Mm-hmm.
Guys. Omri's been kidnapped.
Are you sure?
See-
Maybe she finally got tired of us and left.
No.
No.
She
See,
said she was grateful. When has she ever been grateful for anything?
I
Also
haven't
true.
known her
Insight
for
check.
Yeah, I haven't known her for as long as any of you, and I still don't believe it.
Go ahead, insight check the note.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Do you believe the words coming off?
22.
Yeah, no, it's total bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, like, she probably came and got her stuff, but somebody else wrote the note.
Probably Winston.
Oh, that's funny.
Or
What's her
Or
name? The
whoever
hunter.
kidnapped her.
Callista.
Dun.
Callista. I think that's her name. I don't remember what the Huntress's actual name is. I'm bad at names.
That's Callista.
Okay. I was like, I think that's right. I don't remember.
No, it was Tethrin, the brother.
Yeah.
Ah.
Teth, he looks tough, but he's actually sensitive. He's very sensitive. Yeah, this is what it translates to in common. Now, what does it translate to in Orcish?
Yeah, there you go. Lost in translation.
Yeah, put on the helm of comprehend languages. It's not even words. It's just a giant middle finger.
This is all an illusion.
It's all very illusory.
Either way, one less alcoholic to worry about.
There's Mr. Brightside.
I don't know. I don't think he ever really started in a cage though.
But he's doing just fine.
All right, stop it there.
All right, what's next for you guys?
We
Am I-
find
am I-
out who kidnapped Omri.
I finished my amulet, or
Yeah, you finished. the
Winston, Omri's been kidnapped. How do you know? Just kidding. No. Oh yeah, yeah. She's gone.
yeah. I was like, well, I mean, we got our amulets +1 now that I guess Omri's not gonna be with us, and then yeah.
Do you have anything else that we might potentially want to stock up on? Or should we do that at Craghammer?
It'd probably be easier just to do it at Craghammer.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, probably should get some stuff for the trip to
Uh,
Kraken.
I'm not sure if, at least as far as I remember, there weren't much magic shops in Craghammer, if any at all. So if there's anything magical we might want to get, if we even know of anything, we might want to do it here before we leave.
Well, was there anything that anyone absolutely needs magic-wise?
Not
An
really.
understanding
Besides
of what components people fucking need. So I don't make a stupid mistake again.
the Dummy's Guide to like
A beginner's
arcane
guide
cast-
to shit people to shit magic casters need.
Beginner's guide
Well-
to spell components.
Yes,
Well,
that's
How
exactly
about
it.
this? How about this? Or as we're traveling, I'll basically just like tell you a bunch of shit about magic.
That would actually help. It'd be more than he
I mean-
currently knows.
Yeah.
I mean,
Anything you think we would benefit from having?
diamonds. More specifically, I believe diamond dust. No, diamonds.
What do you need diamonds for?
In case any of you fuckers die.
Oh, yeah, that's
For-
probably a good thing.
For
to-
Revivify.
How? Well, yeah, I know Revivify, but
Yeah.
how many do you think we'll need?
Hopefully zero, but knowing us, 4.
For each casting of the spell, I require diamonds worth at least 300 gold. So, I don't know.
So let's say on average, 3 of us die. So get 3 diamonds worth 300 gold.
I mean, they don't all necessarily have to be one. I just need a collective amount.
So assorted diamonds worth 900 gold.
Yes, that should be fine.
All right, I do that.
Okay. You get assorted diamonds worth 300 gold each.
Okay,
900 gold total.
sounds good.
All right, cool. I will take that out of the party funds.
Yeah, a lot of the cleric spells require like powdered silver and holy water worth X
Yeah.
amount, but really Revivify is the only thing that matters.
During those couple days when Swark was crafting, I'd actually talk to Theron and have him craft me some shotgun ammo and some pistol ammo.
Okay. How much you want?
How much can you do in those few days that we had?
Um,
I mean, like, what's a minimum? What's a maximum that you could do between both?
like a minimum would be like 30 of each, and that's only if I do one of each per day.
Then yeah, that'd actually work fine. 30 pistol and then 30 shotgun ammo. That would be perfect.
Okay.
I will add that to my list.
Yeah, and all I need is however much that is divided by 2, and ammo cost? Six.
Well, let's find out.
I'm guessing the shotgun just uses blunderbuss stats.
Yes.
6 gold. So 36 gold altogether.
Cool.
Or 18, rather. Because I need half.
So 18 under party funds.
Yes.
All right.
I believe. Let me check on that GOS to be sure.
And I still have plenty of gunpowder, so wouldn't have to worry about buying
Oh,
that for
no.
a while.
No, value equal. So actually, yeah, 36.
36. All right.
Yes. I was thinking for regular half mils, but yeah.
Cool.
Oh, we go now. Cal's all ammoed up.
Oh yeah. 80 rounds of ammo and 44 shotgun shells.
Big oof.
Plenty of ammo. And probably enough gunpowder for 50, 60 shots still, so.
Nice.
Not bad.
Okay. So I got 3 uses of Revivify. That just means that once we start expeditioning, I need to have Revivify prepared.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be pretty important. Alright, I just gotta cast a spell. Fuck!
Yeah, shit. Well, can't bring him back now. He's dead. Because, yeah, it's within the last minute.
Yep.
You think a cloak of protection might do you some good?
Me?
Be a bit harder to hit and increase your saves a bit.
I mean, I wouldn't complain if I was getting one, but yeah.
I mean,
Just a reminder that Buddy will have to be attuned to the amulet. So
yeah.
if you've already got two magic items that require attunement, then don't go
I
looking for
have
a third.
0.
Yeah,
well then
like,
perfect.
yeah, I think the only ones that
Perfect.
really have magic items now are you and
I think I'm probably the one carrying the most magic items right now.
I mean, the closest thing that Cal has to a magic item is the glue shotgun shells. So, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's the closest he has to actual magic.
Yeah. I can
Or
make
his
my weapons
pistols.
magical.
Which are not magic, but
I could make my weapon magical, but I like doing that to my armor instead.
Well, yeah, go if you would like a little extra protection.
Yeah, I like the idea of you being able to be hit less.
I mean, everybody would enjoy being able to be hit less.
I think of all of us, you stand the best. I suppose poised to get that. Garrus and I are fairly well armored, and Svorik seems to be able to dodge the worst of most of the blows, of some of the blows that come to him.
Mm-hmm.
True.
And Solania can turn into animals. It's not much,
Yes.
but
Am I, now that Omri's left, am I the one with the highest hit points?
probably
76?
so.
76? Anybody have higher?
Nope.
71.
Yeah,
It looks like I'm at the top. Okay.
I am just above 50.
I am just above 40.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ouch. Okay.
Well, you only have a +1 con.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I
So
only have.
what's
a
this
+2.
cloak? So
It's
I'll write it down.
it's +1 to AC and +1 to all of your saves.
I mean, what's the name of the cloak so I can find it?
Cloak of Protection.
And how much would that cost there, Josh?
That would cost 300 gold.
300. All right.
You sure we don't want to finagle now?
Yeah, I could try and get it down to a
I
cheaper
mean,
price unless you...
I mean, how much do we have left in our party funds?
Just shy of 3 grand.
Yeah, 3 grand.
Oh, that's more than I thought we had. Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
You want one?
Omri only had 58 health.
Oh,
She-
wow.
Oh, right, but she was a half orc, so she would just get up.
Yeah, she would at least get that one extra attack, or at least one extra round.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but also to be fair, she was also going to be a barbarian and doubling that HP against most attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's got a
Oh.
+2 con.
Yeah. I think Cal might be the hardiest one here. As far
Theron,
as-
do you want one, seeing as how we still have like 3 grand left?
I don't necessarily need one now. I mean, the best it would do is probably make me a little more agile when it comes to dodging incidents of magic and such, but I've already mostly accepted my lot as not being able to do so. At least not as well as our lighter-footed friends.
So, that a no then?
I think that was a no.
I
Alright.
guess it all depends on exactly how much we would be expecting to spend additionally on this expedition.
Well, I don't know yet. Depends on what we find there. We might end up not needing anything else. We might end up needing to like head back to Craghammer for some piece of equipment that we need to continue on.
Exactly. I don't want to drain our funds if we might end up needing it later down the road.
Alright.
Alright, and as you guys prepare to leave for your expedition, you get your night's rest in.
Yeah.
We're going to go ahead and end there.
Yay.
All right.
Yeah. It was just like, fine.
All right.
Yeah, because as soon as you
Cool.
casted the spell on me, and intelligence said, okay. I was like, okay, it's probably feeble mind, so I'm gonna be fucked. And then you rolled that amount of damage, and I was just like, oh,
I
Oh,
was
no, that's
actually
not-
expecting
that's not
him
feeble mind.
to fucking send you to a maze. Because
Oh,
that is
that
a
would've
very
been-
underused spell.
maze is
that
a
I-
really good spell.
Yeah.
And since the game is over, I will end the recording here before we get into a full-blown conversation, and I can't get a word in to say I'm going to end it. So I'm going to end it right here, and I will catch you guys next week.
Bye! We didn't die, Krista.
Yay!